Yes, sir. Should we do? Let me see. What's good, y'all? What's good, fam? Let me make sure. Let me make sure the audio is working. Okay. Good.
Restaurant store.
Okay, yeah, it is. All right. All right. It's working. It's working, baby. We in this thing. We in this thing. All right. What's good, man? What's good? What's good? So, guys, I got somebody coming today. They're supposed to be putting in these attic fans on this house. So, if I got to step away from it for a little bit, don't be alarmed. I really, really hope he ain't got to cut the power. Because I'm going to be real pissed if we're in the middle of the stream and then all of a sudden I got to cut the power to turn these fans on. But he got to put in 3 of them. So hopefully the gameplay thing is done by then. But I'm excited, man. What up, though? What up, Tom? What up, though? Everybody excited? We got about 10 minutes. Yeah, so I was supposed to be at work today, but they got the guy coming to put in the attic fans today. So, and then Thursday, it's a big week for me, guys. You a head coach or position coach? I'm a position coach. I coach the running backs in the corners, and then I'm actually head girls basketball coach this year and assistant varsity girls track. I was head girls track last year, but facts need that spring game. Yeah, I don't think spring. I don't know. Eric Rayweather said that we supposed to be getting a surprise this week as well for college football, but I don't know what it's gonna be. He didn't. He said it ain't team builder. So hopefully, man, I wish they'd put a spring game in the game. That would be so dope. And I really thought that they would because to me, spring games are so popular now that they didn't used to be that popular. You off on Thursday? Here's the thing with Thursday. I got a mandatory meeting at 1:00. Mandatory coaches meeting. I already told him I wasn't going to be there Thursday morning. I mean, and it ain't because of this. I got stuff going on in this house all week. Today, they put in the attic fans. Tomorrow, nothing's going on tomorrow. Wednesday, they're putting in the new air conditioning unit. Actually, no. Thursday, we have the inspector coming through. So it's like, man, crazy busy for me. Hopefully, we get moved in this weekend or something like that. Once they close the deal, I'm going to try to see if, try to get moved in. It's supposed to be moving Monday. Probably going to take us to Tuesday to get everything moved in because it's going to take a while to get moved and settled. The lady that's cleaning the house ain't going to be done till like 2 and all that stuff. So the game's supposed to be playable around 3. So it's like, dang, man. But I mean, it's one of those deals. And I'll be honest with y'all. I hope that these other content creators aren't putting out gameplay by then, because if they are, then I'm not going to be in a rush to get on the game on the 15th because by then everybody's seen gameplay. And I don't, I wanted to go ahead and be able to put gameplay out on the 15th because that helps with the channel and stuff like that. But I mean, it is what it is. I was going to jump straight into my rebuild and live stream for that first day and then start breaking down and doing like edited game film for the live for the content for the channel, because I'm not gonna go live every day. That's crazy. I'm gonna still do it. I'm gonna still get on. Like I said, it'll just be later, man, because we're gonna have to move and get everything put into the house. So it might not be 3, 4 o'clock. It might be 8, 7 or 8. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't take us that long to move, but just be mindful. I'm gonna still go live. I'm gonna still go live on the 15th. It just, like I said, they probably don't expect it to be 3, 4 o'clock as soon as the game drop. You know what I'm saying? It might be later that evening because we gotta move, and I'll be sure to like remind y'all of that. I'm nervous about it, man, because like I've covered games as far as like information and pre-release, and then once the game is out, my coverage like for Kakarot was normally centered around my coverage for that was centered around news and review. It wasn't so much like gameplay. And so this is the first time that I'd be covering a game like with actual gameplay, tips and tricks, playbook stuff. I didn't do that with Madden. Yeah. So I'm nervous, man. I'm nervous how it's going to go. Stay safe out there. I'm in Northeast Texas. I mean, we're going to get a bunch of rain here, though. We're supposed to be getting 6 to 8 inches of rain within 2 to 3 days. That's a lot. That's a lot. Moving into a house that'll make time pass so quickly. It will, but here's the deal. The lady they're supposed to be having a lady do a deep clean on the house. And she's supposed to be there from like 8 to 2. My idea was, hey, we'll do the deep clean on the house. That way I can go ahead and start moving in probably like on the 12th, and then I'll have the 15th free. I'm not sure. My wife ain't too happy about it. She don't want to do it. But I told her, I said, it's cool. I'll clean. Like, because I want to be able to go live on the 15th. Okay, so I'm getting hammered right now by the hurricane. I live directly on the coast. Man, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope everything okay. My cousin lives, I got family that live out in Houston and stuff like that. So it's been hot in the South. It's summertime, baby. It is summertime. It's humid, that humidity, baby. That is what it is. The game gonna make me broke, bro. I need a new controller. I need a new controller too. Like the one that I have, the two that I have, I've had for my PS5 since the PS5 came out. I got mine on release day. Then I bought a new one, maybe like a year or two ago, maybe a year ago. And it's stick drifting bad. Bro, you ain't late, man. You good. Yeah, so it's stick drifting bad. The controller is stick drifting really, really bad. And I've tried to fix it and it won't. So I'm going to have to buy a new controller. Because the two that I had that came with the console that I got, they are to the point they don't hold a charge. Like, I pull it off the charger and in literally 10 minutes, battery's low, controller charge. You know what I'm saying? So I got to buy me a new controller too. My controller can't seem to hold a charge. Yeah, man. I mean, they still work. My controllers still work. Don't get me wrong. But the ones that I got with the console, they don't hold a charge for like 5-10 minutes. It's bad. So I have to buy me a new controller. And I really forget about that. They are expensive, dude. That's what I was like, dang, man, I really don't want to buy no new controller. I should do an online dynasty with subscribers. We already talked about that. I plan on it. Guys, my roadmap for that, for the online dynasty, is let me get settled into the house. Let me start getting some content rolling with the rebuild. And then let me see how my time is when school starts. Because if I don't, like, if the time that I have is dedicated to me uploading like the rebuild dynasty and stuff, you know what I'm saying? I want to be able to do an online dynasty, but time is going to be really, really important. Because y'all got to think, I still got to coach and teach. I'm still going to have to work on like certification stuff, CDL stuff, family time, like, you know what I'm saying? And I still want to be able to upload, but also want to be able to play the game for my own personal enjoyment. So let me just see how all of that stuff work, man. Because I don't want to start an online dynasty and it be on the back burner as far as like me getting to it to play and stuff. I do want to be able to enjoy the game for myself as well. PS5. You got a red controller and a black controller. Rice is my first rebuild. Got to pay respect. George Cooper. What's up, Mr. Wilson? We missed you on the last stream, buddy. 3 minutes? Mine say 2. Do you know when GameStop sends out a code for digital pre-orders? I don't know. They'll digital pre-orders. They'll probably send it out on the release day, I would imagine. What school? Paul Pewitt. It's in Omaha, Texas. Home of the Brahmas. I used to work at GameStop too, man. We ain't miss him, don't lie. Oh, shoot. First live stream with you. Hey, welcome to it, man. We have fun in this thing. We gonna have some fun. 60 seconds, baby. 60 seconds. So what we're going to see is about 21 minutes of gameplay. 20-something odd minutes. It's already been pre-recorded, as we know. But they're going to be playing the game, a full game, and then they're also going to, I guess the developers there maybe are going to be kind of talking to us about certain things about the game. That's how they did with Madden anyway. Can't remember last time I bought physical. Do you think this game is going to outbeat NCAA 06? Yes, by far. Texas high school football, it ain't no joke, man. People crazy about Texas high school football. New Zealand trick will work with Xbox? I don't know, man. I'm not going to judge too harshly since it isn't the finished product. I mean, it ain't nothing to judge harshly. Like, it's a game. There's DM gaming to go. Oh, snap. Somebody like talking about me in the game chat, man. They talking about me in the chat, man. That's crazy, dude. I've never had that happen. Somebody look right here on the chat, man. DM gaming my GOAT, man. Like, appreciate that, Jay. Come subscribe to the channel and get in my live stream. At Jayon Perky. Let's. How you spell his name? That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Told him, man, come hop in my live stream, dog. All right. I'm going to mute the sound to this start. About to be the next Eric. Bro, I'm telling you, my goal for that 100K, like, dog, if I hit 100K, well, when I hit 100K subscribers, that's my goal, man. Give me a silver play button, big dog. Like, oh my God, man. Like, I'm going to be, it's crazy because if it's amazing with YouTube. Like, if everybody who watched the videos subscribed, you'd be there. But at the same time, you don't want everybody subscribed. You want people that's going to subscribe to your channel, that's going to be in your live streams, that's going to watch your videos. You know what I'm saying? So that's what you want. I don't know what color controller I want to get, man. I might get a black one. I had a purple one, but I might get a black one. Or maybe a blue one since I'll be playing with SMU. Yeah. I'm going to see, man. Like, bro, I wish I had it to the point where I could, like, give away a PS5, a Xbox. Like, I truly, genuinely hate it for the people who don't have a next-gen console. Because I remember when you know, couldn't afford a console and all that kind of stuff, man. Like, I hate it for y'all. But y'all boys keep supporting the way y'all are, and one day we'll do a giveaway for a next-gen console. Yeah, Longhorns ready for the SEC, man. They showed that last year when they beat Bama in Tuscaloosa. But said the sketch leaks was crazy. All right, I'm finna maximize this, big dog. This the important chat. Yeah, get your popcorn ready.
It's got that best meat for you, baby.
All right.
Get in there. Everybody eats around here. Everybody eats.
Let's go.
What an exciting time to be a college football fan. And we are so happy to be able to bring you this gameplay first look
haven't.
of College Football 25. We're going to bring in a little talent. On one side, if you
Hey,
follow
bet.
Twitter,
I'll hit you up on Twitter,
you know
Burns.
the name Bordeaux. And on the other side, you might recognize him as one of the cover athletes of College Football 25 from the University of Michigan, Donovan Edwards.
You know what? Thanks for having me on here, man. Just looking at this system right now, and just being able to look at.
So this the actual
graphics of
entry
It's very
of
spot
the team.
on right here.
I'm
They
gonna
got
turn
the
this audio down a little
the Big
bit.
House theme song in here, so I'm very excited to play.
Is that Michigan's actual intro?
Nick Wazesco here with you alongside two very important people. We've got Scott O'Gallagher. You might hear us refer to him as OG.
Dog, y'all, he followed me on Twitter, y'all.
Along with us.
We're about to play Michigan brand of football, gentlemen.
Oh, we're about to get the ground and pound. This is going to be terrible.
Michigan brand of football.
Scott O'Gallagher, he followed me on Twitter, man.
Great ball. So you see that's our
Ooh.
brand new revamp passing right there. That's the blue. It's a safer throw that he made. There's blue, yellow, red. You know, obviously the more that you're in the red, the more off target a throw is going to be. Good throw there for Donovan. Because we worked off of like a bullseye system, right? And you know, Bill Walsh said it best about every pass being 6 inch off the numbers. So we wanted
It
to
do
really
look very
work off of
fluid.
that and get rid of the throws that might have been 20 plus yards over ahead or anything random. Now, if you're hitting in the red, you're throwing it now off target. Still catchable, right? But, you know, drop chances increase and things of that nature.
Ooh, hey, boys, this graphic stuff is real. It got you looking.
Donovan, be quiet.
Yeah, I like that. They got us looking to the sideline and all that.
They looked in the sideline and looking to the sideline. Jonathan Edwards pass it to the outside and he smashed.
Like that. Get off of me, cuz.
They looked to the sideline in 14, bro.
In the game now. Ooh, my boy been hard.
I forgot he's probably a little pup,
36 here for
14.
Donovan.
Come on.
Donovan.
Ooh. Ooh. Tornado watch from my location. That's crazy.
All right, I just have to shout out for a second. The stick work that Mr. Donovan Edwards
Yeah.
showed on that play, that's part of what the gameplay is all about this year. That extra responsiveness, the control that you get with the ball carrier, that's a huge part of the college football experience this year.
Yep.
Donovan, how did running the football feel?
It felt like I was out there, you know what I'm saying? But for me,
Ooh, that's
to,
nice.
read the defense.
That's nasty work right there.
Read it, like, you know what I'm saying? Like how I'm playing it.
I like how it zoom out when they score.
Stick work was there. It
And the
was
crowd,
easy
the
to
screen kind of shake.
maneuver.
So here as we come
'Cause
to
the
all
crowd
the
get louder.
ears is at the line. You're looking at the player reticle here, right? The right is your fatigue stamina.
Okay.
And then on the left is your wear and tear. Wear and tear is basically 5 different pips. That's just showing you the body
Ooh.
part that is hurt the most.
I like them
That's it.
hits.
So it could be an ankle, it could be an elbow, and then it will fluctuate in colors. It will go straight from green, light green, yellow, orange, and red. The more that these are down, the more attribute hits that it
Is there a rating that affects how much the wear and tear is going to affect your play?
Absolutely. It is the toughness rating, right? So the toughness is playing into the impact of the hit. We're looking at recovery. That's a great. Oh, got to make a tackle there.
One of the new things that we've added to college is the pitch types. So now you basically have 3 different pitches you can do. You've got your quick pitches, strong pitches, and fake pitches. Quick pitches are basically going to be to get you out of a tight spot. The animation's going to be quick, but the ball might hang. It might not hit the pitch back perfectly in stride. But then on your strong pitches, which you're going to get by holding the pitch button, the animation might take a little bit longer, but it's going to hit the guy in stride. The ball speed's going to be quicker. And then, of course, fake pitching, that's just to rub
Ooh, got him.
It's usually rude when you do.
Hey, real quick, Scott Gallagher tweeted, as I mentioned last week, we have some exciting new updates that did not make the gameplay blog. Some of these features will be available on day 1, while some will be rolled out a bit later. So they're going to announce some features that are going to be in the game on launch and some that'll be in a later patch update. Give me that.
Bordeaux, was that a covered shell?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I had cover 3 out there, and I switched it to cover 2.
Okay.
And that is a major change.
I like
These
that.
coverage shells, taking the old version of what is base align, and now instead giving you the ability to show different defenses and then disguise exactly what you're doing.
Get it out there. Touchdown.
I mean, but you saw that pre-snap. Like,
Something that players used for a long time was base align, and it was with that intent to disguise your look on defense. But now you're getting more control in that you can show, depending on the formation that you call, you can show up to 5 or 6 different alignments in pre-play on defense. So instead of having base align, now you have
Okay, that's what I was
more
wondering.
control than you did before by being able to say, for example, okay, I'm going to call cover 3, but I'm going to show a cover
okay,
0
you can
blitz.
show it from the snap.
You think
That's what I was
it's
wondering. I was
just
like,
a
you should
drop
be able to do it
coverage.
from the
And
snap.
This is something like core fans have just they've
I love
wanted
it.
this for years, so I'm so glad we were able to deliver it.
Get away from me, cuz. What's wrong with
I
you?
like that. I was wondering. I was like, I don't want to show it after, you know, when they break out the huddle, because then you kind of see what they base aligned in. Being able to show it from the jump is dope. My coaching whistle, y'all, it's
Donovan doesn't know about all the different new celebrations that are in the game. There's over 20 new touchdown celebrations that you can choose.
So we're not looking at just 4 for each direction. You have a lot.
Yeah,
of
you can hit
different
the
ways.
Heisman pose. You can do the salute. There's a lot there. You can rock the baby. Everything is in
oh
there.
shoot, I'm gonna have to go to practice mode and practice on my sillies.
Throw that. That's a dot.
That was an absolute dot.
Yeah, it
And
was.
So that's when we were talking about revamp passing. The left stick intent was
Outside
there to be able
shoulder?
to throw somebody open, layer the football. A lot have heard about us talk about that, whether it's the blog or the video deep dive, but that was priority A #1. That was a great example of that right there.
Who let them cook, bro? Ooh! Oh, dang!
Shot, he's gonna feel that. He's gonna feel that.
That's gonna wear and tear, baby.
Bordeaux, how's that spin move feeling?
I'm loving the spin move.
Spin is back.
I like that you can juke without having to press the juke button. Like, that's how it should be. Ooh, ankles.
Donovan. There goes
Stiff arm. Ah, you should have back juked right there. Oh, ankles got him.
I mean, he's putting on a running clip. Bordeaux, you gotta
Back
stop
juke
something.
right there. He would have got by number 9.
Stop him, to be honest. I mean, we're going to stack the box.
I love that you can do the shell pre-play. That's dope, man.
Risky.
Oh, now he's
Oh, he
playing action.
stacked the box. Did we get the animation?
Yeah.
So Bordeaux comes out and says, I'm going to stack the box. And what does Donovan do? Play action, hits the crosser.
He better not lose with Texas. I know
And
that.
Donovan cuts his side. Celebrate on him.
Only so much I can do here.
He's taking it.
Got him.
He's going for it.
Ah,
Is he going to get a DPI?
Is that DPI? It's only 15.
We'll see.
now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Penalty hunter. Like
take
Luka
it.
in the playoffs.
Hey, I like that. That's realistic, though.
No.
I watch Bordeaux.
It happens.
I'm getting
His
this
voice,
nostalgic
it just-
hit
it
back
lulls
to
me to
run back
sleep,
the
though,
line.
man.
That hits that nostalgia.
He don't get excited for anything.
Yeah.
Bordeaux be like, I got a man deep. I'm throwing it to him. He's running a touchdown, and we go up by
There's a
7.
whole nother life to it. The atmosphere, the play. The
I just
sense
got
of
an
urgency,
interception.
Everything
This
comes
is
in.
the turbo hurry up mode, so I
Oh
should
no,
get
we
the
can't
high
give y'all no
You're
ads.
using the turbo right
I
now.
am using the turbo.
And so you can see on the D-line right there, because Bordeaux was using turbo tempo and he snapped the ball quickly, the defense was just a hair late getting off the ball.
Yeah.
Hey, he moving it, though. I ain't gonna lie.
And so that play, you could see field general activated to where Bordeaux could see that the outside corners were blitzing on the
Yep,
play.
yep.
I
But
like
that is
it.
not a guarantee, and it's only because his quarterback is maintained his composure
I mean-
and hasn't fallen behind the chain.
Yeah, I got to think, man. The game just ain't like he been playing it for a while.
I still got to come
A lot of us ain't gonna be too good at the game from jump. Like,
You take yourself out of the game.
I'm done for the day.
There's 5 seconds left and the clock's running.
Hey, we're looking at the spreadsheet here. You see the
Hey,
line
that's how he be, though,
attribute
Burns.
hits that,
You know it.
That Donovan has taken from wear and tear throughout the game.
Donovan, who are we talking to right
It's
now?
Tony Alford right here. It's my running back.
21-14.
Just let you know what I'm saying, that the guys bringing it up, you know what I'm saying? Look, I don't want to
Discover. Okay, I like the presentation.
Your boy go right there, you know what I mean?
That looks looked like a little bit of the inaccurate pass because it wasn't you know 5 yards over the head of the receiver. What it was is it was just sort of down and away, and you got to click on and make a play to make that
exactly.
Catch.
It was well, what we like to call internally off frame, right? So off frame down there, harder to catch, still catchable, higher chance for a drop.
Oh.
This is nice, dog. That wear and tear. I got a video coming up about wear and tear, man.
There was a big emphasis too on the different archetypes and the run cycles that we captured this year, so it really makes the game look fresh, and that's one of the new ones right there.
You're seeing spin moves, juke moves, and stiff arms all being used, and situationally, they're all really, really good.
Right, all of it. Then you combine that with the left stick.
Look at, did you see that? That throw was insane.
That back shoulder throw was crazy. I like how, look at the sidelines, bro. They actually look like
So he's full stick.
reacting. They still got them generic dudes on the sideline, but you see more coaches on the sideline.
You see the gap, and you're like, okay, I want to throw this ball to the sideline. I'm going to be able, with the left stick, to actually make that throw.
Absolutely.
Well, our game one featured a whole lot of Donovan Edwards, giving the ball to Donovan Edwards, and he is able to take down the win, but we had to switch it up. Send him on the road into one of the toughest places to play, Happy Valley. And by the way, we gotta give Bordeaux a chance. It wouldn't be a college football game if we don't give him a chance at a get back. Okay, we gotta see more.
Yeah, you gotta do a night game in Penn State. Oh, that gave me chills.
From our presentation team was second to none. You can see it. This
Look
Penn
at this.
State
This is
run out
unreal.
is unbelievable.
Dude, that's dope as heck, dude. Look how fluid everything is.
Donovan, is this pretty accurate?
Very accurate. Very accurate.
That junk look almost real, dude.
And they got the We Are Penn
You can hear the
State.
We Are Penn State chant.
All state.
Very accurate. This is awesome.
With their fight song.
That We Are Penn State, dude. I swear they give me chills, dog. That's crazy.
And that hit with wear and tear, you are going to feel that.
You got to watch out for Mason Graham. He's got that platinum pocket disruptor, so he's really going to wreak havoc on the O-line if you don't have the guys that can match up with him.
He's pulling up those hot routes, and you saw with the L1, the custom stem.
Yes.
What are people going to be able to do with those custom stems when they're doing their hot route?
Before Sykes alludes to the oh, we got to pick.
So he probably should have used the
gosh.
custom stem there. Because we're going to get six.
Yeah.
Bordeaux, what are we doing, man? I need one.
I know. It's a tough start. Go, Nick.
Oh, ankles.
Get out of there, Nick.
Oh, what a run.
Nah, he getting walked down. Walk him down.
Hey, I
Still good run.
The lion noise on the first down, boys.
You heard that, too.
Yeah, they do that every time.
That's dope, man.
What we got here?
They got me wanting to play with Penn State.
Get out there.
You like that? Texas
Ankles.
Get out there.
All right, he got to break down and you got to attack the near hip, buddy.
We got kind of a little Heisman post.
Look at the fireworks back there. That was dope. That was cool.
I got road dog, don't I?
Yeah, you got Road Dog on.
Road Dog.
Donovan Edwards in-game has Road Dog.
Yes,
Ultimate
he
increase
does.
to
We
composure
know his
gains
stats
on the
road. He absolutely deserves it. We hand assigned abilities to the top 100 players in college football to make sure they're represented.
I like
as
that,
play
as
in,
they should.
in real life.
And for those at home, as they're seeing home field advantage and the different impacts and effects that are happening, as the meter is growing, and depending on where you're playing, there are, we've broken down the top 25 places, toughest places to play. The different impacts are happening. So that could be anything from the squiggly routes to not seeing icons to every time you bring up play.
It's stick moving, but he still juked him.
You're back.
Do that make sense?
Literally against the wall.
Oh, touchdown!
Got him.
What a pass there.
Listen, Donovan Edwards is a running back. I think he can play quarterback the way he's throwing the ball out here.
You already know they're going to add different celebrations,
And what's
too.
crazy is you're listening to it, you can hear the crowd noise level drop a little bit. Like those momentum plays really affect the atmosphere that you're
Can
playing.
we just
You make those
appreciate
plays
how
on the
dope
road,
the
you're gonna
stadium
get a
look?
bigger advantage.
Aski, let's go, man!
That O-lineman's not catching him.
Cody, that's Cody for you too. That's Cody Jones, right?
Wow. If Bordeaux were to bring up coach vision right here with left trigger, he'd be able to view the composure of his players in pre-play.
It's quarterback
so
code.
You can see the composure of the team. It's not great right now.
Get it, let's go!
Dang, dude, that boy getting smashed.
Oh
going to the crib.
Can't transfer your draft class? Yeah.
That's a first round draft pick right there, boy.
We made sure that the archetypes are so important that the abilities live within the archetype system, right? Only particular archetypes can get particular
Dog,
abilities.
this running,
which is
the running
to
is
make
so
sure that we're not
fluid,
really
man. Everything
getting
looks
the water.
smooth. The lineman was moving.
Hey, all right.
See, I love how the screen starts shaking because the crowd getting loud.
Running away from that side of the field, running away from Mason Graham to the other gap, able to get a score.
You better
there.
break down. Track that near hip, buddy.
See, there's another one, right? Hit the red. Okay,
So it was,
Kind of behind
it's a
him.
complete pass.
So you don't get that animation where he's moving upfield, he's going to slow down, but it's still catchable.
Exactly, but those are going to really hurt you in tight windows.
Only had 3 carries. He'd be the most well-rested running back in the country.
Oh, I think he likes.
Imagine how good it's going to look on our actual TV and consoles. Because
And he's open.
Wow,
And
man.
breakaway speed.
I see what they saying about defense is hard to play because he running. You got to break down. Use that L2 button. See, he tracked his near hip. He didn't even dive
He
for him.
got just that extra quick step off of the route.
Bro, the graphics are like so nice on this game.
Graphics team did an awesome job. Look at the lighting.
They did, man. Phenomenal job. My coaching whistle, it's rock right now, baby.
Bro, I'm reading it.
Dang, he eating that dude up, man. Pause.
So that was a red pass. It was just slightly behind, but because the defender was in good coverage, that was able to be picked.
Flight, I 100% agree with you.
New kicking debuting in college. It's just
And-
something that we have not seen before as far as even a 40-yard field goal isn't a gimme. You're really going to need to focus and make sure that you're timing up the accuracy meter, not over kicking it if you want to have success.
I've heard
Guys,
pump
this is a game that you're going to have to
so
play
you're
like
not
real
gonna see
life.
the
And I'm going to start talking
use
about
of
that in my tips and trick
Absolutely, yeah. Now you
videos.
can pull down a corner to throw behind him, right, in that 4-7 look. There's a lot of different things we really wanted to start making it play instead of just being more or less of an animation.
They got the 4-7 look in the game.
I like the matchup, but like, do I take it? Oh. Grid. Oh!
That's an example. It's a big play. He's rolling out. He puts a little touch on the ball. And then now that, again, the ratings differential, being able to put the ball in places you haven't been able to before, that really just speaks to the wide open.
The way they react to the ball, too.
That's the big bet. Get it in there.
What a play.
I don't ever want to play Michigan.
That's the
ever.
big bet. Bro, do your dance, gang. Do your dance.
I'm really Donovan to sway out here for a second. All right.
Oh, bro, everybody eats it up.
That left stick movement is wild, as it should be, man.
I'm on every.
It looks like he had a route and he makes the catch.
As you
I like
see
the
with
camera
he's
angle.
going
This
into wear and tear. Now you can see left arm.
So he's losing a little bit of stats in that category.
I feel that.
So the individual body parts are going to pick up the wear and tear. It's not just
Look at the animation for the pass
whole
breakup.
body. It's based
Ooh!
on how they're hit, where they're
boy
hit,
got rocked.
and that's going to change your ratings that are being affected. by it.
Absolutely. So every body part has unique attributes tied to it, right? So a big hit to the arm is going to impact throw power, throw accuracy, medium throw, short, long, all of that. Just as it would in real life. And we're on the road too, and we're hearing the fight song play on the road. Just subtle, not as loud as it would be at home, which is a nice little touch.
Weather has got to be a big part of this, especially being in the Big Ten. This game's in November and it's snowy. That's going to have an effect on how the players play.
Yeah, they're going to slip.
Without question, throwing a wet football is a fundamental component of football. And so we had to make sure that that was properly replicated.
Oh,
They had that in
Was
14.
that a motion halfback wheel?
They did that at the bowl game.
I'm telling you, dog.
Nasty.
they did that exactly,
Exact play right there.
and they got it in the game.
All right, so now you see, right, now we got wear and tear here in yellow, so now the impacts are starting to grow.
You could tell the way the ball was floating right there on that pass, the wear and tear starting to accrue.
It wasn't a crisp throw. Like, so if I need to get rid of that wear and tear, what can I do in game?
Take
Is
them
it
out.
Subbing someone out? Is it using timeouts? What do I do?
So they heal in multiple different stages. They heal per play, per quarter. Halftime is probably your biggest
biggest
bump,
one,
and
okay.
then if you're in Dynasty or Road to Glory, week to week.
It's going to be tough once your quarterback starts getting banged up like this. You're definitely going to notice it with the trajectories, the throw power.
Everybody and just sending it.
Now it's picked. Oh, I haven't seen that yet.
Oh man.
Holy
I
cow.
like the pocket.
Sykes, I have not. I couldn't tell you the last time I've seen that. That was,
I want to see that catch in
whoa.
That's crazy. Like, the pocket is so much better.
Oh, you didn't do it.
Ah, then he high stepped on him when you down by 14. That's crazy.
Why are you dancing? Bordeaux,
Dang.
first time you had to play this, give me just a quick, your thoughts from getting your hands on this game and how much
They
fun
did,
it's gonna
man.
be the first college football game in 10 years. Look at you.
Definitely, it's going to be so much fun. I had a blast doing this.
Donovan, obviously 2 games, you got yourself 2 Player of the Game awards, put up a whole lot of points.
Yeah.
Just thoughts on playing the game, how much fun it is, and how much it means to you to be the cover athlete of this game.
You know what? Playing the game, this is amazing. It was very fun. It feels very realistic. Being able to be on the cover of the game as well is a blessing. And to be able to put up points into, rush over for 100 yards per game.
Yeah, this is crazy work.
It's great, especially being my first time playing this game. So, he has to get a little bit better before he plays me again. So, overall, it was a great experience playing this wonderful game that has been brought back after a decade.
Make game day every day. Pre-order the EA Sports MVP bundle to get both College Football 25 and Madden NFL 25 with exclusive content.
Okay, so I don't know what he's announced. We have some exciting new updates that did not make the gameplay blog. Some of these features will be available on day 1. So let's go to the page. Let's go to EA Sports and see if they put up a write-up about it, because I didn't see nothing there that they didn't talk about in the deep dive. Does that make sense? It ain't uploaded yet. They just still say Dynasty Deep Dive right there. We'll give it a little bit, man. That was dope. That was dope. Yeah, he got done in pretty nasty on that one, man. And look who next. That's because I've been watching him, man. All right, so I'm going to roll that back. I'm going to just roll it back and give my take on it. First off, very, very fluid. Like 14 had it to where with the left stick, you could juke guys and stuff like that. I can hear people already getting beat and saying, "Oh my God, it's too much, it's too much." Let's back up, man. Let's kind of break this down. Let's see what we got here. I need to get to the celebrations. All right, so the picking screen. All right, let me turn captions off. You got accept, random team, reset, advance alphabetically, rotate players, nothing new. Okay. Texas ain't got a whole lot of jersey options. White jersey, white helmet, white pants. You could change that. Blue helmet, blue jersey, maize. You can change that. Edit uniforms. The boy got the spat with the Jordan socks on. Edit uniforms. Nothing different there. Let me see, because let me see. I can tell you if this is a current build of the game or if this is a later build. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's a later build, but I mean, an earlier build. Okay, so Texas. Yeah. So they have them as a 92 overall. This is an earlier build of the game. Michigan at an 88 overall. That is, so the stuff that they released. Oh, that's the offensive power rankings. Never mind. Yeah, this is probably a later build. They got Texas at a 91 overall offense, but see, they had 92 overall. Let's see. Power rankings, Texas, 92 overall. Yep, there we go. Michigan, 88. So, guys, this is a later build of the game. This is in line with the stats or the ratings that they released. So, this is accurate. Texas, 92 overall. That's what they released on the power rankings. And Michigan, is at 88 overall. That's what they released on the power rankings. Same thing for their offense and their defense. And you can see here showing you who has the advantage at what. Texas has a better offense. Michigan has a better defense. Cool, man. Let me back that thing up. I don't want to miss nothing here. That was the fastest 20 minutes of my life. Event type, broadcast team, even teams is a thing again. Quarter length, accelerated clock, play clock, stadium, time and weather. Nothing different there. This is dope, bruh. One thing I wish that they did different from a presentation standpoint is the scoreboards. Like, I wish that they actually, kind of resemble what they would do in real life. But is Ryan Moody in here? I don't think so. Nah, people ain't gonna be averaging 100 points a game. They not. Like, once people learn how to play the game, it's not, man. But because the hardest thing in a new game to learn how to play is defense. I don't care what game you play football wise, the hardest thing to get used to playing is defense. Once people learn how to play defense, it's gonna be a different story. But yeah, I wish they did the jumbotrons instead of just showing the school stuff, like actually show gameplay and stuff. But it's cool, man. I like the intro. It's cool, man. It's dope. Imagine the commentators coming on there. I think so. The intros last like a minute long.
And the Texas Longhorns coming out against the Michigan State Wolverines. Yeah, Texas, they got them ranked number 3 in the nation.
Okay, and I want to stress this because people have been saying, okay, people are confusing the power rankings with their overall rating, with the top 25 ratings. Does that make sense? So, for example, Texas is rated number 3 in the nation. Okay. Power rankings, they're number 5. So, and I know people don't get up in your panties about this, but whenever they had Colorado rated number 16 power rankings, that is just their overall. That's not what they're rated. They may not, I don't think they're rated in the top 25 at all. So, that's just my example of people getting confused. Power rankings are not ratings. They're two different things. But Michigan is rated number 9 in the nation. They're not even in the top 25. No, they're actually number 11 in power rankings. Does that make sense? A team's rating is completely different than their power rankings. Power rankings is just a combination of their offense and defensive overalls. All right. So, yeah, no. Colorado, man, all right, I'm not going to get into that discussion, man. A lot of y'all, I ain't going to say a lot of y'all. Some people prove they don't know football. Colorado they're not good because they don't have linemen. If they had linemen, they would be legit. They got the skill guys. Yeah, see that? The screen, I wish they would change that. I really do. I wish they put like gameplay, the actual game or something. Colorado is 36th. And it's all based off of who they got. They got some dudes, man. They lack linemen. But the skill guys are rated so high, it inflates their overall as far as the ratings for their offense and defense because the skill guys are rated so high. Yeah, they're gonna if they get some legit linemen, it's gonna be ugly. Somebody in the post yesterday was like, Travis Hunter ain't good. He didn't even have good stats. My guy had 700 receiving yards, and he missed, 3 or 4 games? And that ain't mentioning him playing both ways. Like, cats don't get that, man. Donovan lost his mind when they looked to the sideline. He was like, oh, they looking to the sideline. It's like, bro, they did that in 14, man. Look at this formation, though. That is crazy work. He tired. He all bent over, and he going to give himself the ball. Ooh, took a big hit right there. He took a big hit right there. This is true. Most don't know football, or more so college football. Dude, Phil still says Buffs could surprise if the O-line comes together. Bro, I'm telling y'all, if that offensive line is better than last year, that team will be better. That stick work is crazy, man. Pause. Look at that. That's with the stick, bro. That ain't even with pressing the juke button and stuff. The juke button is going to be used if you're in a one-on-one. But whenever you're in a crowd like that, no pause, resume. Oh, man, that's crazy right there, Jack. That's crazy work. And I just got it muted, y'all, so y'all can hear me talking. We didn't already heard them talking. Hold on, let me check this real quick. Let me check and see if because I don't see anywhere where they talked about more stuff. No, they don't have a new thing right there. So what did they talk about in the game? I'm gonna have to watch Eric's video because I know he gonna point it out, because y'all, the stuff that I read, I didn't see anything different. That I didn't see anything on this gameplay that they didn't talk about in the game. I mean, in the gameplay deal. So I'll have to see that. Okay, so he's talking about the fatigue on the right, and then your wear and tear is on the left. Pro tip, just because y'all in the chat right now and I love the support, if you play this game like real life, you'll get the best experience. So wear and tear wise, receivers, if you catch it and you finna get smashed, just dive, get on the ground. Running backs, you ain't gotta truck everybody, run out of bounds. Quarterbacks are gonna have to really, you're gonna see more people throwing the ball out of bounds as opposed to just taking sacks. Y'all getting that early dose. Hey, that's what I'm going to be doing, chopping guys down. So you see what wear and tear is. This is an example here, and I got a video that I've already, got coming about this as well. Nah, we ain't doing no ads. I got y'all. So wear and tear right here. Let's back that thing up. All right, so wear and tear isn't so much as about injury. Yeah, you can really get injured from it, but it's not so much about that. Does that make sense? It's more of a bumps and bruises kind of deal, like the wear and tear of the game, literally. So you see his right leg has got the most wear and tear, and it's at high risk of injury. Not severe, not high, just means it could. But you see the stats: -6 broken tackle, -4 change of direction, and -4 to speed. Because Buddy just got chopped down like a tree. So that's why his leg is like that. Okay. If you hit a back in the legs all game, he is not going to be the same back in the third, fourth quarter. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I mean, -4 speed that's significant to me. That's a pretty big drop. So yeah. And then Quinn Ewers took a shot, and you see his stuff dropping it as well right there. So you see a little option game there. Get off me, Jack. That spin move was unnecessary. That's football IQ right there. That's why would you spin move right there? You know what I'm saying? This is why he getting beat right there. Look at that. Why in this situation here, why would you spin move? What did you think was gonna happen? What would you think was going to happen? Nothing, man. At this point right here, you got guys on the inside. I'm not trying to take unnecessary hits. Use my stiff arm, get out of bounds. He got out of bounds, but. And he talking about the pitch types. We heard about that. I like it. Ooh, fake pitch. Get off me. And see, that's going to be big That's going to be big whenever y'all playing that option style offense, is getting them quarterbacks hit, man. Do you want to sit in there and take a hit? That's why if I'm running an option style offense, I'm going to put an athlete at quarterback. He's going to be able to take hits better. Ref spot the ball, yup. So whenever you run it up tempo, then you're going to need to get the ball to the umpire, which I love it. And see, this was my concern at first. He just did a coverage shell shift. You could do this pre-snap whenever you're picking your play. Because I'm like, bro, if I see that you're in base alignment, you know what I'm saying? And then you come out and you shift, it's like, I know you're disguising your coverage at that point. But if I can come out onto the field like that, then it's dope. And it is. It's dope. Look at that. User. The user. Seeing right here. Oh, let's go back. This is interesting, right? Because they just got an interception. All right, let me go back. Where was that pick at? He just got an interception. Let me back up. Right here. So Texas just got an interception, but look at the bottom. Look at the clock management. He can automatically go turbo. Right. I don't know why it's giving him the option to go turbo right now or no huddle. I mean, he'd still have to pick a play, but what it's telling us here, because you can't just go straight to offense after you get a pick. You know what I'm saying? But it's saying like, it's already giving you the option before you even pick your play if you want to go turbo, no huddle, or huddle. And turbo, from my understanding with turbo, is you can't change the play. So what you might say, okay, so what's a good instance to run turbo if you're running RPOs? RPOs are good, or option plays are good for turbo because you have different options. Does that make sense? Same thing with choice routes. Okay, if I just run a straight dive, I don't want to go turbo because I'm going to run another dive. It's better to go no huddle in that situation because then I can change the play. Maybe not the formation, but I can change the play. But if I'm running RPO and that joker hit good, turbo. Why? Because now I got another choice. I can hit the run. I can hit the pass. I have options. Choice routes are the same deal. Does that make sense? Bro's becoming flight reacts. Nah, man, I'm just coaching y'all up, man. I'm just coaching y'all up. Just coaching you up. Why do most of the EA YouTubers suck? I don't know, man. Probably because they never played football. Like, if you play the game, this is a simulation game, okay? I'll use a perfect example. Gran Turismo. Like, you can get a legit license from passing the license stuff in the game. Not a real physical license, but it's a licensure. They use that stuff to train race car drivers as well. The same system. In a simulation game, you got to play it like real life for the most part, and you'll get the most out of it. Finna get real dizzy with turbo. Your player's going to be tired as heck doing turbo. No huddle is going to drain your players. Turbo is really going to drain them. So be mindful of that. Oh, that's a bad cut right there, man. My guy had a hole right there. There was no reason to bounce that. Look at the blockers right here. He's got a shell. I don't know why he bounced that. If he was patient, okay, don't get on that speed. Don't hit that turbo button too soon, okay? Because if he gives it time, look at this. I mean, yeah, he got this right here. But this guy has inside leverage against this. Who is that? The tackle or the? Yeah, that's the center. That's the guard, or maybe the tackle. I don't know. Center, guard, tackle, whoever. He's got inside leverage right here. So him even bouncing that right there is crazy because you're almost bouncing right into that guy. If you patient right here, it opens up. You got a big hole right here. You got a hole right. I can run here, cut behind this block. I'm going to the house. You see what I'm saying? Look at that. I mean, that defender's there, but this is a lot better than this. You see what I'm saying? That's crazy. He didn't have to bounce that. He would have got way more yards if he was just patient on that play. All right, let me pause on this screen. So we looking at defenses up at the top formations. They got 4-2-5. They got 4-4, nickel, and dime. And I know people going to say, bruh, nickel, ain't that the same as 4-2-5 or whatever? You know what I'm saying? And yeah, it kind of is. It's a personnel deal, really. But like I told somebody, what was that dude arguing with me talking about I didn't know football? I was like, bro, 4-2-5 is not, it's different than nickel. The lineman looks the same, but it's not. Like it is different. You have different personnel, different schemes and stuff like that. But I don't know football. I'm just looking at this screen here for the defense. You got substitution. That's good. We can substitute from the play call screen. Packages, coach adjustments, which would be the same stuff as Madden. And then down here at the bottom, kind of same deal. Nothing to see there aside from the plays or whatever. Wing Z tight, wing slot offset, East X over, wing trips weak, bunch strong offset, bunch X nasty, spread Y flex weak, tray offset, and empty. Little formations there. All right, so once you pick on the play, now you can put your shell to be whatever you want. I like that, dude. I'm finna go stupid with that. Man. Hey, and y'all better not be a Poindexter, man. 1,000 people in here. Everybody hit the like button, dog. Everybody in this joke hit the like button. 425, 335, both nickel. They not nickel. It's not, man. It's different. It's a scheme difference. Nickel is almost more of a package than a formation. Nickel and dime are more packages to me. I don't know why they make them into formations, but the schemes are different. The personnel is different. This is different, man. 4-2-5 in real life game, evolving it honestly more like a 4-1-6 these days from personnel standpoint. Lots of safeties getting to play will linebacker. Yeah. I mean, your safeties are evolving because the game itself is evolving. Is early accurate the full game or just a trial? So if you have EA access, you'll get it on the 15th. You can download it on the 15th. It's a trial that only lasts for 10 hours. But if you buy the deluxe, you get it on the 15th or 16th as well. But you got the game at that point. It's everything. But that shell gonna go crazy, man. Nickel is extra corner. 4-2-5 is a big safety or a fast linebacker. Hey, thank you. Yes, it's a different personnel. It's different personnel, so it's different. Appreciate that, Flight. Yeah, man. And I ain't trying to argue with nobody, but it is, you know what I'm saying? The nickel and the 4-2-5 is different personnel. All right, celebrations. First of all, let's back up to this menu screen because we don't want to miss a thing. I missed it anyway because I wasn't clicked on the thing. All right, go back, bro. What are you doing? What are you doing? EA making you pay more just to get the game 3 days early. Can we ride on this? Bro, you riding by yourself. I want that joker early. I'll pay that 30 extra bucks and play it early, bro. Because for me, man, doing school and stuff, I got to work and all of that. Like, man. Okay, so this is the pause menu. View highlights. I like the highlight thing. That's going to be real key to making me some content. Abilities, you can check out the abilities, celebration, coaching, controls, options, restart. Ooh, they got the restart button. To have a menu just for celebrations that's nasty work, dog. That's nasty work right there, man. Let me check Twitter real quick and see if O'Gallagher is posting anything else. Because I'm not seeing nothing that they talked about that wasn't already in the game. Or in the deep dive, you know what I'm saying? For a player, the right half. Okay, we seen that game of the year. Every week I get more hype for this game. Nah, he ain't saying nothing just yet. All right, let's go and look because I don't see it, y'all. I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing anything in the gameplay that we didn't see. I'm finna go back to it. I'm just checking to see if they like did a write up or something on the website for gameplay. No, just Dynasty Deep Dive. Only thing I could think is if they updated the oh well. Let me close out of that then. They ain't update nothing. All right, so celebration wise, they got touchdown celebrations. The vibe, right stick up, right stick right, down, left, right. And then you got up with L2, right with L2, down with L2, left with L2, up with L1, 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 L1. Bro, they got a crap ton of celebrations, bro. Right stick up and R2. So you got the right stick up, down, left, right. Right stick with L2, up, down, left, right. Right stick with L1, up, down, left, right. Right stick with R2, up, down, left, right. Right stick with R1, up, down, left, right. That's crazy, bruh. Appreciate the dono, Steelerly. I don't see team or mascot traditional stuff. Only solo player. Bro, do you not see all these celebrations, man? I wouldn't be surprised if there are like a mascot or a team celebration. You know, something got to be in there. I mean, but I'm not going to complain about that. This is crazy. This is crazy. Cross up, it's time. And these are just touchdown celebrations. I mean, the same thing goes for first downs. Little baby on his head, put him to sleep, point to the fans. I'm finna go stupid with that. On the road, I'm pointing to the fans. Come at me, bro. Mic drop. Salute or show the ice. Those Colorado fans, Colorado haters finna be mad. He ain't always glazing on Colorado. I will say this, dog. I will say this. The fact that they put a celebration in there just for Colorado is stupid. That's crazy, man. It ain't glaze. So any other team, you're gonna do a salute. But if you Colorado, you gonna show the ice. The Colorado haters gonna lose their stuff, boy. Here's what y'all don't understand, man. It's money. It's big time marketing, dog. That's why they do it, man. That's why they do it. That's crazy. He ain't pay EA for that, man. I guarantee you he didn't. They put it in the game, dog, because they know that Colorado is a controversial topic. Just like if this was NBA Live or NBA 2K5 and we was talking WNBA. If you bring up Caitlin Clark or Angel Reese, it's a hot button issue. Colorado is a hot button issue in college football, dog. I freaking love it. I love it. That's dope, man. I like the excitement. I like the energy around it. You know what I'm saying? Whew, that's crazy, bruh. That is crazy. Okay, so touchdowns, you got a lot more celebrations. That's when you incorporate the L1, the R1, the L2, and the R2 buttons. Everything else is just the right stick, up, down, left, right. So you got your first downs, signal it, touch them, jacked, shake it off. Your interceptions, wave goodbye. Why you throwing my way? Strapped. Oh, they got the strap celebration in there. Let's go, man. Let's go, man. Oh, man. That's crazy work, man. What the chat saying? Colorado only Selly going after the first 3 weeks of the season, bro. Y'all, man. All right, man. Doing in the top 25. That's just power rankings. It ain't national rankings though, man. They are a marketing dream. Colorado's marketing is no different than the Dallas Cowboys marketing, and y'all eat the Cowboys up all year, every year. It's marketing, dog. They gonna have a decent team. If the offensive line, defensive line is good, they gonna have a good team. But show me the difference in what Dion is doing for Colorado from a marketing standpoint, and what Jerry Jones doing with the Dallas Cowboys from a marketing standpoint. Dog, they making that school money, and them kids getting paid, dog. Hate all you want to. Everybody gonna be looking to see what Colorado doing football this year. No, we ain't leaving them boys out of this. We're not leaving Dallas out of this, y'all. But I have to digress. We ain't leaving Dallas out of this, man. No, it's the same thing, man. It's the same thing, man. It's the same thing. It is marketing brilliance. People are going to be talking about Colorado this year the same way Cowboy fans are already hollering, it's our year. It's our year. Just wait, man. Just wait. Just wait. I like that pass, bro. That joke on the money. Outside shoulder. Now, really, can I critique him right here, man? Can I critique him, please? Because ball placement wise, look at this. First of all, that's a bad placement for the ball. In my personal opinion, he could have squeezed it into this window because now you have a window right here. This is where throw power comes into play. On this particular play, Bordeaux should have threw to the inside shoulder of the receiver because the safety is so far away, he's not going to make that play. Not to mention, you got a blocker downfield. So you throw it to the inside shoulder, okay? Now you're probably going to get a completion, and you still able to run the ball as opposed to throwing it to the sideline. Because he got him beat. If you lob it over to his inside shoulder on this, bro, that's a touchdown instead of an out-of-bounds catch. Look at that. Look how far the safety is from that. Give that boy a chance, man. That's just football IQ right there, man. That's not a sideline throw that you want to make right there. I'm just saying. Oh! That boy got popped. Blue! Yeah, man. So let me ask y'all this. That spin move was nasty work. Did any of y'all see anything in the gameplay that they talked about that you didn't see in the gameplay deep dive? Yeah, PS5. You can critique all those passes into multiple defenders, huh? Deion Sanders ain't a coach. He's a cheerleader. Never once did I see him call a play. All I see him is yelling from the sideline. Do you know football, dog? You do know in college that a lot of the coaches, the head coaches, don't call plays. Very few of them do. You're not going to be paying an offensive coordinator hundreds of thousands of dollars to not call plays. You do understand that, right? And then, two, you're not going to always see a coach calling the play. That's football, man. What are you talking about, man? Have you played football, my guy? Come on, man. You acting like an Earl Poindexter. We're going to have to throw you in the portal, Jack. I mean, I don't mind people sharing their opinions, but let it make sense, man. There's a lot of head coaches don't call plays. That's why they have offensive and defensive coordinators. That's crazy work, man. I can't believe I read that comment. I can't get that back. And then he playing with my Longhorns out here getting beat. That's crazy. All right, so he rolling down. Okay, they could be disguising coverage. You got your play action right here. This is your primary route on the post. But this backside, ooh, that's nasty work. Yeah, see, that's touchdown all day. Both of them routes would be open, but that post is definitely open because it ain't nobody over the top. He could have hit him too. Across the field right here. I'm gonna tell you what that was. That was some dang good man-to-man defense by this cornerback right here. No safety help over the top, and you gave him inside leverage. You don't have no help over the top. You supposed to be the corner is supposed to be out in pushing and forcing him to the outside. He's supposed to be on the inside. Oh no, okay. Texas on defense. My bad. That's perfect by the corner. My bad, man. Ryan Moody gonna look for anything to cry about guaranteed. Some head coach doesn't call plays. Some that are offensive minded will work with the OC. Yeah, man. Deion doesn't know the college rules and doesn't coach. He just throws players under the. But stop talking. You talking nonsense, bro. We ain't got time for that. People in this chat, man, on this channel, you gotta talk with some sense, dog. You doing too much, bro. That man know the game. He literally won the SWAC conference championship, still Division I level. Coached all through high school, all that. Man, that dude know the game. He a freaking NFL Hall of Famer. Good coverage right there. My PlayStation app says the 15th, but the game for me launches on the 16th. I'm hoping they let us play an hour early. Mine's saying like on the 15th at like 3 or 4 o'clock, man. Trying to see if it's something here. Audibles. Okay. Hit the underneath right there. Skirt, skirt. Okay, is this where he ran the turbo play? Okay, so this is what I wanted to see. What does turbo look like? So let me back up because I want to see the actual play that he ran first. Was it the exact same play? Running back into the flats, he dumps it. Gets a first down. Turbo, turbo, turbo. Nah, they ran a different play. So when you run turbo, you can run a different play. Let me go back. Let me back up again. Because that wasn't the same play. This play, the back comes here and crosses here. Unless he did a audible. Caught it there. Turbo. Okay, I was finna say the ref didn't spot the ball, but the ref is right here. And he does spot the ball. So he's running turbo. And in turbo, you can audible. Okay, I was curious about that because reading the deep dive, do you stay in the same formation? Yeah. For turbo, you have to stay in the same formation. That's what I was wondering. You can't change formations. Like if I do no huddle, I can change formations. And in that, I can change plays. It'll be just like no huddle is in the game right now in Madden and stuff. But in turbo, you see the menu right here. Over to the left, you can't change formations. There's nothing in here to change formation. But you can change the play. Stick and inside. But see, you're limited. You only got 2 plays you can run. You can run stick or you can run inside zone. Fake spike, spike ball. Turbo play. Check sideline. That's cool that you can actually check the sideline. Maybe to catch the defense napping. Travis Shaw lost a lot of players. Can't lie, y'all might be this year. For turbo, you switch plays, but not. And you're limited on the plays that you can switch, though. You're limited on the plays you can switch. Hold on, let me turn the audio on for this. I want to hear what he said.
On the D-line right there, because Bordeaux was using turbo tempo and he snapped the ball quickly, the defense was just a hair late getting off the ball.
Hey, moving it though.
Yeah, so he used turbo tempo. That's interesting. So, because before when he audible, if you do a traditional no huddle, you could change formation, you could change plays. But when you do turbo, and it said it in the deep dive, your play call is limited. The play call is very limited. And so he was limited to 2 plays. Now, you saw the turbo play. So actually you have 3 plays because you have the turbo play. All right. The turbo play means you're going to run the exact same play. See right here. This is a traditional no huddle. He can change even on defense. You can change the formation and all of that. Okay. But whenever the offense goes turbo, even the defense is limited in that regard. Let me back up because he just brought up his audible screen. Oh, that's his receiver screen there, man. So he just ran that play, okay? So turbo, turbo, turbo. If he pushes R2, he's going to run the exact same play. Okay? If he pushes square, he's going to run stick routes. If he pushes triangle, he runs inside zone. Guys, here's what I wonder. because Turbo gets you up to the ball fast. The key for Turbo is to snap the ball quick. Need some pointers? Heck yeah, man, hit me up. Here's the thing with Turbo that I'm seeing. You got 3 plays. You can run a turbo play, which would be the exact same play. You can run a stick concept is what they just ran. This is the play they actually run stick, or you can run inside zone. What I wonder is, because this is what they didn't talk about in the deep dive, the check sideline feature. Okay. If you check the sideline, what time marker is this? Because I'm going to have to break this down in the video. 12:55. Because other people ain't going to be talking about this. We're going to be talking about this. Y'all getting it because y'all in the live stream. If you check to the sideline, at that point, it becomes a no huddle, and you can change formation. You can pick your plays. That's something they didn't talk about in the deep dive. We own it, dog. Let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think that's what it is? Because why would you have check sideline in here? Why would you have that? If you're trying to snap the ball as fast as possible, you don't want to check to the sideline. So maybe you tempo and they adjust to something. Now, hey, I got to check the sideline and change the play. Because understand how Turbo works, okay? Turbo is just like up tempo. It's high tempo. You want to catch the defense napping. But let's say the defense gets to the ball faster than you do and they line up in a different formation. Hey, now we can't run the same thing. We need to check to something else. You see what I'm saying? So now, check sideline. Now I can check to a different formation. I can check to a different play. Bro, this is crazy. I like it. I freaking like it. The quarterback constantly checking to the sideline based on personnel. What I'm trying to figure is, since the linemen were late off the ball and you pick inside zone, would it be better chance for a pancake block? Yes. Stacks. Yes, 100%. 100%. Them getting off the ball later, if you was to run inside zone, your lineman going to have the advantage. And there are also abilities through the coaching skill tree that gives your team a better advantage in turbo offenses. And this is prime because I want to run up tempo. I want to run up tempo. Because if your guys are in shape for it and you got the depth, meaning your backups coming to the game, because your backup's going to get a lot of reps in this offense, then you're going to be better off for it. Hey, Terrence, that's a great comment. The game has a worldwide release of July 16th. It will drop at the same time across the world. So midnight, July 16th in other parts of the world is 4 p.m. Eastern on July 15th. That's why we're getting the game at 3 o'clock for us. I'm Central Time, so. Dosa, don't even, man, I don't even know why you still arguing with old boy. They did check to the sideline at a point in the video. Maybe it'll show what happens. Michigan was on offense. Yeah, I remember that. Like, if you do a no huddle, okay, so when do they check to the sidelines? This is turbo. We're not talking about turbo. If I was in no huddle offense and I changed the play, if I ran a different play than what I previously ran in no huddle, they're going to look to the sidelines. Does that make sense? Because they did the same thing in 14. They would look to the sidelines. I think that was earlier in this game when they did that, though, because he was ecstatic about that. Yeah, so he just ran turbo. They laid off the ball. Inside zone would have been great on that play. Yeah, let's go back. That was at the beginning of the, I'm gonna come back to this point. We are at 12:36. Y'all keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. We're gonna come back to that because I gotta find it was here at the beginning somewhere where he looked to where the offense looked to the sideline. I don't think it was later in the game. Turbo is good if you can't block the D line. Yeah, I mean if you're going against a superior defensive line, you want to catch them off guard as much as possible. And then two, if you're going against a bigger defensive line, if I'm running triple option team, turbo is awesome because you're going to wear down a better defensive line. Yep. DM Gaming, can I still get the game early without EA Play? Yeah, if you get the deluxe edition, you can get it early. You'll get it 3 days early. It'll be full for that matter. It's the same thing when he got the interception and the ability to run turbo and no huddle. You want to have in place so you don't have to do it post. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so they look to the sideline right there. That's see, that's not a turbo play. Let me back up. Was it on this play? Let me see. I may have missed it. Did they look to the sideline before that play is what I'm trying to see. They doing a replay. Give me a second, y'all. I don't bro, I'll be honest with you. If Colorado don't have an offensive and defensive line, they are not making playoffs. That ain't happening. Okay, let's back up, because did he change the play right there? See, right now they running the football, but was it originally a pass? I didn't see the play art. Bluff play, bluff play, bluff play. I can see why you would want to do a bluff play if you got people that be screen watching. Bruh, this is crazy. Backing up frame by frame is nasty work. Hold on, what did he say right there? Let me, because he talking about it. Let me.
Boys, this graphic stuff is real.
Okay, see, so they did change the play. Let me back up, man. I can't.
That nature.
Ooh, hey, boys.
See, right here, look at what they're running right here. He looked to the sideline. He was able to get this play right here.
Graphic stuff is real.
Look to the sideline again. Look, they changed the play. You see what I'm saying? So that's accurate. And that's how it was in 14. If you did no huddle, if you were in a no huddle offense, anytime you changed the play, they would look to the sideline. Okay. So that's true.
Oh, that one's up the middle too.
Because I think the back even shifted. The back even shifted. Yeah. So look at this. Look at where the back is at. He even shifted. They changed. I ain't even gonna say a different formation, but this is interesting here. So notice where the back is at right here. Now watch. Look to the sideline. Okay, he didn't shift. He just got back where he was at.
Yeah, I like that. They got us looking to the sideline and all that.
Oh, that one's up the middle too.
Get off me, cuz.
But that's cool. Okay, so we was at 12:32.
Oh, they got my boy Ben Hall in the game now. Ooh, my boy Ben Hall.
And it's only because
There
his
we go.
quarterback is.
Bro, what are y'all arguing about, man? Y'all still arguing about Colorado? Dude told me to name 3, I named 4, and he said there's 134 Division I colleges in the FCS. Nick Saban, one of the greatest defensive minds, didn't. Bro, all we saying, my guy, is that every head coach, your argument was that Dion ain't a real coach because he don't call his plays. There is a ton of head coaches that don't call their own plays. That's all we saying, and that's a fact. You can't say he ain't a coach because he don't call plays. Like, the man is proven to be a good coach. He's won state championships in Texas, high school football. He's won SWAC conference championships at Jackson State. Like, and he's a Hall of Famer. NFL Hall of Fame. Like, that's crazy that you would say that he's not a good coach. He might not be a great coach. He's not, you know what I'm saying? But he got time to prove that. Bordeaux got the uncut version on his channel with behind the scenes. All right, let's go check that out then, man. Let's go check that out. $42 minutes. Ooh, y'all in for a ride, buddy? Y'all want to go for this? Y'all want to go for this ride, man? 42 minutes. I'm gonna get that man his ad revenue. Let's go.
It was to play cover athlete Donovan Edwards in College Football 25. Luckily, I've been given permission to react to the raw gameplay, plus EA just premiered their cut-up version on their channel, so I have loads of footage of College Football 25 to show you all, and some behind-the-scenes clips of what it was like there too, because let me tell you, this entire thing was awesome. I'm just so thankful for all of you for putting me in this position,
Bro.
and also EA for having me out there for this event. But let's just go ahead and get into this first game, where of course Donovan Edwards is using Michigan, and then they made me use Texas here at the Big House. I want to show you all some of the presentation. I'm not sure how much all of this made the final cut, but it all looks really cool, and I'm glad that I can show some stuff that didn't make that, just so you'll have some additional context throughout these two games against Donovan Edwards.
Yeah, appreciate
For those
that.
matchups, though, I got there hours before, and this was the room I walked into. There was this full stage that I was going to be on.
We watching Bordeaux on DM Gaming. We are in too deep. Well, because this is key, man.
Close look at some of the cameras. I was told that this was worth like $30,000, and while I waited for Donovan to get there, I got to mess around in a couple of games and get a better feel for the gameplay.
Buddy, so you got some hands on before you got dropped off on the sticks. That's crazy.
Got there, and he was an amazing dude, but I didn't want to shove a camera in his face for more behind-the-scenes footage. I felt like that's kind of odd to do the first time you meet somebody.
I
So
agree.
The footage I have starts to dwindle down. There's me getting excited for being mic'd up for the first.
Look, man, this is what he's saying, man. This is what I'm talking about, man, about Bordeaux, man. This guy is emotionless. Look, he said this is me getting excited. You know who this reminds me of? Droopy. Anybody know Droopy the dog? Droopy like, you know what? That makes me mad. And he got the same face. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy, bro. But I like it. I like his content. I
Because it
do.
was a full presentation. They also made sure to touch up my face too. Apparently, they didn't clean up my acne or something.
That's the most I've
On the
seen him
other
smile.
side of this, I might be something that's actually appealing to look at. Okay. My makeup has been done. I guess I just glow more now. And after that, this is the final clip that I've left before we're ready to get into the gameplay. We're now like 15 minutes out from going live. Donovan's gotten here. We're getting set up. Super cool dude so far. And hopefully he doesn't destroy me.
Yeah, he really talked like that, man.
Now, I will say, when me and Donovan were talking before, I asked him if he was much of a gamer, and he told me that he really wasn't much of one. But I guess we're about to find out whether or not that's true, because it's time to get into this first look.
And the reason we watching this, y'all, is because we was notified in the chat, and I appreciate that notification, that this is more gameplay than what we saw. So that's cool. This is the, I guess, the unedited version. It's a 42-minute video.
Exciting time to be a college football fan, and we are so happy to be able to.
Hey, we gonna bring y'all the best, baby. Y'all better subscribe if y'all hadn't. Hit that freaking like button.
I want to see how they cut
Don't be a freaking Poindexter.
If you follow on Twitter, if you follow college football,
Hey, by the way, y'all, I'm thinking about doing a Road to Glory with Poindexter. Create a character named Earl Poindexter. Let me know what position he should play in Road to Glory, and we'll put that on the channel.
you know the name Bordeaux.
I'm gonna make him a 1-star though.
By the way, by the time that this is going live, I think we're down to like 15 teams. So make sure you follow me over on Twitter if you haven't already to find out my first rebuild in College Football 25.
You might recognize him as
QB?
one of the cover athletes of
QB?
College Football
Okay.
25 from the University of Michigan, Donovan Edwards.
You know what? Thanks for having me on here, man. Just looking at this system.
Number 55, Poindexter, quarterback. Big body Poindexter. I'm gonna make him a dog though, man.
In here, so I'm very excited to play.
What's so cool about that is that was his first time ever seeing any of this. It's his first time playing the game. And I'm very curious where they decide to start this footage from. Looks like we are
Nick
going to get the
Rizesco here
kickoff.
with you alongside two very important people. We've got Scott O'Gallagher. You might hear us refer to him as
Scott's
OG.
awesome.
And we've got
Scott is
Scott
awesome.
along with
So
us.
is Nick.
I haven't met Nick. I hadn't met Scott, but Scott follows me on Twitter, so.
Michigan brand of football.
I'm in trouble. All right. I knew it. I called it out. Though we're starting on a 3rd and 3, and this is what I'm talking about. The EA cut-up was designed to show you all the new features in the game while showing some of the plays from our matchups, but I've been given permission to show you all this raw footage too. So we're going to break this down as well. On the first play, he had a touchdown on the right side of the field, but luckily for me, I didn't see it, and then he went with a little handoff using himself.
That's so smooth, y'all.
That's what set up this 3rd and 3 that they're...
Why does your game say 4 p.m. for you when mine says 7? I don't know.
About to show, and remember, we can see each other's plays. I didn't want to guard anything that he already showed me because we are playing next to each other. And anytime there's missing context between plays, I'll make sure to show it, but let's get back to the EA reaction. So it's the same play.
It looked better on his, like, you see how fluid, let me back up and show you. Like, look at how it looks whenever he's showing his gameplay as opposed to, I'm going to give my boy his ad revenue, dog. He deserved that. Look how smooth it is when he's showing his gameplay. It's a lot different than when EA showing theirs. Y'all notice how smooth that looks? Now watch whenever it switches to the EA gameplay. This looks a lot better. Like, that looks good, dog. Oh, my bad.
But let's get back to the EA reaction.
See that? See how the EA play? Look how it's a little bit more choppy, man. You see what I'm saying? The game does play fast, and that lines up with what everybody said. It's a fast playing game. It's college. It's supposed to. But y'all see how choppy that is compared to whenever he's showing his film? Now that's a replay, so it's slowed down. But
there's blue, yellow, red. You know, obviously the more that
game speed was set high. It could have been set to normal.
Going to be good throw there.
And that's the thing in college, that you can adjust your game speed.
Right, and you know, Bill Walsh said it best about every pass being 6-inch off the numbers. So we wanted to really work off of that and get rid of the throws that might have been 20+ yards over a head or anything random. Now, if you're
bro, hold up.
You're throwing it now.
Hold up. Y'all still arguing in the chat about Colorado. He went 4-8 with all that elite talent. Guy, even Dion himself said he did not have offensive and defensive linemen. Chill out, man. He said they not there yet.
Very true. You don't want to get in the red on college football 25. There is a chance you can still catch it, but it normally goes behind your player. So ideally, you just want to make sure that the meter stays blue because
my TV does like 120 hertz refresh rate. I'm gonna get a game. I'll probably try to give me a game. I gotta give me a controller. I gotta buy me a new controller.
Still catchable, right? But you know,
dog, Shiloh is a dog, man. He's always around the ball, and he's very physical tackling. I don't care how good a safety you are. If your defensive line don't put pressure on the quarterback, corners and safeties, eventually you're going to get beat. So
I forgot that he pointed that out in this video. So they circled it pre-play, but whenever you audible, they are going to look over to the sideline to get that information from the coach. And it looks like this footage has jumped all the way up to 1 minute left in the first quarter. I'm very curious about how Donovan got there. It's been a few weeks since I played against him, so I forgot most of these plays. And I think it's good to have a gameplay breakdown from EA, but also just see this raw footage so you can see what the gameplay's like. I did get frustrated with that ball because I did have that linebacker right there, and he just didn't react to it, but I haven't seen this.
Oh, shoot. Ryan Moody finna eat that up. The linebacker sitting right there, and he didn't.
And all the gameplay that you see from these two games was on a work in progress build. I also feel like I have to mention how awesome Scott was whenever it came to the gameplay. When I was playing beforehand, he was watching all of this stuff like a hawk, and you could tell how much he cared that everything looked and felt as realistic and fun as possible. I think it's really important to have guys.
Yeah, Travis will be able to play. Guys, understand in college, you can play both sides of the ball. You just have to put them in the depth chart. If you're a receiver, they can also play cornerback in the game. So, yeah, he'd be able to play both sides of the ball.
Like that behind the gameplay. It's probably my favorite part of college football 25. And I think we've caught up to where the video's at on EA's version, so we'll go over to that.
Yeah, I like that. They got us looking to the sideline.
So notice what he said about it. He said whenever he audibles, if you're in a no-huddle thing, or if you audible while you're on the line of scrimmage, they're going to look to the sideline.
Oh, that one's up the middle, too.
Get off me, cuz. Get off of me, cuz. I don't care.
Say, man, hey, Burns or somebody, how many likes are we at, bro? Can somebody tell me that? How many likes are we at on the stream?
Hit me like that. Get off of me, cuz. Oh, they got my boy Ben Hall in the game now? Ooh, my boy Ben Hall.
As you can tell, Donovan's an absolute character. I'm pretty sure after that play, though, is when things started to go wrong.
Big 3rd and 6 here for Donovan. Donovan's good.
Bro, somebody requested $1 from me in my Cash App. That's crazy. Who did that, man? Trying to scam your boy or something? Hold on, bro. We had 500 something likes, bro. That's crazy work. It's 1,000 people in the chat or watching this right now, bro. Y'all hit the like button, man. No reason we shouldn't be at 1,000 likes. 14,000 people have viewed this since we've been streaming. Y'all be stingy with that like button. I swear, that's crazy. It don't even cost y'all no money just to hit like, a thumbs up, but it helps your boy out. Don't be like that, y'all. Send $1? Heck no, man. That sounds suspect as heck. Somebody requesting $1.
Not only is it fast, but it feels like you have full control of your player to make them do whatever you want, and there's some sick skill moves in there.
Yep.
Donovan, how did running the football feel?
I spent hours doing research on.
It felt like I was out there, you know what I'm saying? But for me, though, I'm able to, like, read the defense a little. I'm able to read it, like, you know what I'm saying, like how I'm playing it in a game, so.
Yeah, that's what I'm going up against. Somebody that knows how to read a defense like in a game. And he's also just one of the best running backs in the nation. So
He just admitted it, man. C-Mac in the chat clicking thumbs down. Is he? I don't know why C-Mac won the giveaway, bro. Not being here clicking thumbs down. I mean, it's engagement, so it's not gonna hurt. It's not gonna hurt nothing anyway, if he does. It's just, you know what I'm saying? I don't even see C-Mac in the chat. What you talking about? So he just said, like, Donovan Edwards knows stuff. You just got to know the game.
he's going to have amazing vision. I want to get one final look at that play just without all of the edits going around. It was such a smooth cut, and I don't blame them for wanting to show this off a ton.
The stick work was very easy to maneuver.
So here as we come to the line, and Ewers is at the line.
Wait, I think this jumped ahead very far. I was right about that. First, we have the kickoff where I was trying to teach Donovan how to do it. Once you hold down the button there, you have to keep on holding it so the bar actually kicks it far, and he didn't know that. He thought you just tapped it once you got in the middle of the bar. And one of my favorite things is just the
So the presentation, Quinn Ewers coming out. Josiah Stewart, matchup to watch. Okay, I like that. This is what I was wanting to see in the live stream. Did that pan out? Yeah, I got him, Burns. I got him. That did pan out, man. So remember what I told y'all about the stuff with C-Mac? Like, I didn't want to say message me here or there because people would try to copy and make fake accounts. Somebody literally tried to impersonate C-Mac. And they did a terrible job because, first of all, you can't use the same channel name as somebody else. And they didn't even use the same. They used the same picture, but they didn't notice that his picture was actually like a screenshot from his Instagram. So it had some stuff in the corner. Burns, I sent that to you on Twitter. But, yeah, somebody tried to impersonate old boy, man. And, you know, I had a keen eye on it and saw it and was like, nah. But, yeah, he got in contact with me. I got him fixed up. We're going to get him fixed up.
Presentation of your players whenever you're going out there on the field. Because we're playing on 3-minute quarters, you can see that there's about no time left in this first one already. And if you're wondering what some of the presentation would look like after you go from quarter to quarter, this is what you see. The helmets always look good on this game. And then they have these team stats screens to display stuff even more. I think I finally
That's
get
cool.
to call out my staple for college football 25 though, and it's the jet touch passes. You all are going to see that a ton this year. And I honestly love using them. You can get a lot of players into motion as well, and that's what I did on this play, taking my flat. And
I like
think
it.
I was able to get like 5 or 6. We're caught up now though, so let's hear Scott break down what's going on underneath Quinn Ewers. He has the impact player symbol, and then there's other stuff that he's going to talk about.
So here as we come to the line, and Ewers is at the line, you're looking at the player reticle here, right? The right is your fatigue stamina.
What's up, Chris?
On the left is your wear and tear. Wear and tear is basically 5 different pips. That's just showing you.
Chris, I got to make you a moderator, bro. I thought you already was
So
one.
it could be an ankle, it could be an elbow.
And there I am, Quinn Ewers. It looks just like me on this game. I was face scanned when I was at EA, so now you can wonder if that's
Okay, so this Quinn Ewers, you could tell this is a later build of the game because this is not how Quinn Ewers looked whenever they showed us the gameplay deep dive. It's a different image now. But the one that they showed the first time did look just like him. That was crazy.
actually me. And and I'm sure they're going to talk about this more, but you can see you don't want your quarterback's throwing arm to be hurt because that could impact him with like -6 throw power. But even if things do get severe, I'm pretty sure it's capped at like 15 or 20 in a certain category, but that's still a ton. This is obviously a huge thing for Dynasty because it will carry over from week to week, but I didn't think it was something that was that noticeable.
And then it will
He do sound like it. He's just real monotone.
Green, light green, yellow, orange, and red.
-6 throw power. It is.
The more attribute hits.
But hey, don't your quarterback. Now you can see why coaches rage so much whenever their players get hit. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So the toughness is playing into the impact of the hit. We're looking at recovery. That's a great. Oh, got to make a tackle there.
You can hear Donovan.
One of the new things that we've added to college is the pitch types. So now you basically have 3 different pitches you can do. You've got your quick pitches.
By the way, I had no clue that there were different pitch types whenever I threw that, but it was great because it allowed them to talk about the moment. I've always just tapped for it, but after seeing this breakdown of strong pitch, maybe I shouldn't.
Strong pitches and fake pitches. Quick pitches are basically going to be to get you out of a tight spot. The animation's going to be quick, but the ball might hang. It might not hit the pitch back perfectly in stride.
So basically, guys, if you need to get the ball off quick, you need to get a quick pitch. But if you got time to make a good pitch, you want to use the power pitch. Does that make sense? The coverage shell settings are so hard, bro. They are, man.
Then on your strong pitches, which you're going to get by holding the pitch button, the animation might take a little bit longer.
Oh, he said they did? Okay. So, but they changed it now. It's a different face in there.
I need fake pitching, that's just to rub it in your opponent's face.
It's just going to be rude when you do that.
Exactly. That's just going to be the taunt,
crazy
basically.
if you pull that off.
But yeah, that's how we've tried to approach the option space.
I'm going to get that boy. He's going to get his ad revenue, man.
Okay.
That's the price to pay to get this exclusive content.
Listen, if you all have watched my channel, you would know I throw blind reads all the time. But how did we get all the way down the field in the first place? It looks like I was able to get 5 or 6. And then with my next play, I made a good read, which is a rare thing to do. But I promise, I'm not blind 100% of the time. And again, I did that here. I was proud that I was able to find a receiver there. So I was feeling pretty confident. He hadn't shown any signs of resistance so far until...
One thing I will say I like about him is that he's not saying like he's a great player at the game. Like he's openly, oh snap! Y'all said Ryan Moody just posted. Hold on, man. Should we go and watch Ryan Moody's video? Yeah, man. Can I explain shells? Sure. So whenever you come out into you have what they call base align. Okay. So if I'm running a 4-3, you're going to come out. Base alignment is your corners are down, your safeties are back. Okay. Base alignment, say like for cover 2, if I'm in cover 2 man, my corners are going to be down. I'm going to have 2 safeties on the top. Okay. Corners are going to be kind of pressed because they're in man. They're going to be closer to the wide receiver. In a shell, that's my shell. That's a cover 2 shell. I can disguise that. The shell is just the outside of the defense. It only has to do with the secondary. That's called the shell of the defense. Does that make sense? So if I want to disguise that, if I want to say I want to run a cover 4 shell, I want to show cover 4, but I'm actually running man or cover 2 zone, then if I say I want to run a cover 4 shell, I want to disguise it into a cover 4 shell, then when I do that in the game, my corners are going to back up. And so when you're looking at it pre-snap, it's going to look like, oh, they're not in man, they're backed up. Okay? But if I was to do a cover 2 shell, a cover 2 man shell or cover 2 shell, then those corners are going to be walked down a little bit closer, if that makes sense. Cover 3 shell, the safeties may rotate. You may have one safety roll down and it may show you like a 1 high safety type of look. Here's the deal with that. This is where the offense has this is the offense's weapon against that. Put a man in motion. NFL does it. College does it. They will motion a guy because if they're in man coverage, that guy's going to go with them. That's how you can tell, oh, they're not in cover 4. They in a man. You see what I'm saying? Kind of get the defense to show their hand. Does that make sense? Bring safety down on them running teams. That can hurt you, though, if they do a play action over the top. So let me ask y'all this, man. I know Jaden telling me to go react to it. Swap it up. Let's go look at Ryan Moody's video right quick because I am interested to hear what he had to say. I'm gonna come back to Bordeaux's. That boy posted quick, didn't he? Time to be honest. Oh, man. I'm going to get that boy his ad revenue.
It was a spontaneous, creative decision made after years.
He got to plug his supplements in there. We're going to skip that.
This is what you want. If you want people to sit here, stomp their hands, clap their feet, tell you how this game is going to be neat, bars, you're probably not in the right place right now. Because
all right, so off the top, he already
if you want people to sit here,
basically saying
absolutely one of the best purchases I've ever made. Now, we're going to get into this. And let me just tell you, if this is what you want, if you want people to sit here, stomp their hands, clap their feet, tell you how this game is going to be neat, bars, you're probably not in the right place right now.
So he basically telling I ain't saying that you can already tell from his intro, he says it in the title. I'm sold, but let's be honest. So basically, dog, what you finna say is, hey, this is a good game, but I'm speculating, but he's gonna say it's still EA, they still this, they still that. Instead of just giving credit where credit is due, my boy is finna say this is a good game, but I gotta play to my base and go against EA instead of just saying, hey, they cooked.
Because I sat here and I watched, congratulations to EA first and foremost, 20-minute gameplay reveal. So many things I liked, right? The turbo huddle, so many aspects of the...
He's going to say, but, watch. If you put a but, anytime you add but into a sentence, it negates everything you said prior. Okay? So, and anytime you uplift somebody, it's like if I'm talking to Burns, I'll be like, say, Burns, man, you're a real cool dude and all, man. I appreciate what you do for the channel and stuff like that. But that means I'm finna go against you in some way, shape, form, or fashion.
The game really shined through. I will tell you right off the gate, it looks like they really did an incredible job separating this from Madden from an aesthetic standpoint. But the problem is...
Yep, see that but the problem is...
It always has been with the gameplay. And that's what we're here to talk about. And I understand that there's times for them to fix these things, but I also understand you can love this game right now before you own it and play it. But I promise you, any one of these things, as we start to watch this gameplay speed, any one of these things happens to you, and you are going to be very, very frustrated. And this just shows us that they can't...
Boy, I don't know what he finna show on that clip. Here's the deal. This game, it's a game. It's made to be seen at full speed. Okay? It's made to be seen at full speed. Therefore, if you slow it down, you're going to see stuff that you shouldn't see that they know can be hidden with the game going full speed. This is crazy work.
Hide what's here. This is Madden underneath.
Bro, stop. Stop. This is not Madden, dog.
Anybody telling you different isn't being honest with you. I'm not here to not be honest with you. Let's start right here with this line. Look at this gap. You've got two defenders coming down, okay? Pretty simple X's and O's. They need to tackle the ball carrier. Now, I'm going to give, in all of these examples...
I don't know what was wrong with that play. You had one guy that was aware, another one that wasn't.
Room for human error, all right? I'm going to give you right now, this player here is the AI. We're going to not really focus on the user, okay? Because, hey, you can make a bad read, you can make a bad tackle, things happen, no big deal. In this case, it's a stiff arm, okay? But what in the world is this? This is your last hope. If you're playing user versus user, you're dependent on this tumbleweed animation, right, to try to make the tackle.
Bro, all he did was try to make a tackle out of position. It happens in football all the time. What are you talking about, my guy? You reaching like a mug, man.
And this gives up 5, 10 yards. To me, that's a problem. To you, it may not be, but to me, it is. When we go back and we watch this, you see the line open up. You see these two players basically delete each other because of user control, right? He ran through the gap, cleared out his own guy.
He's talking about this guy right here, number 7. He took a bad angle. It happens all the time in football. Jesus Christ, my guy. Have you not played? And Ryan's played football, man. He should know this.
All right? You want to make another mistake as a user, even though you're the person?
See, right now, this is a bad angle. Donovan Edwards is faster than this guy right here. He's trying to catch him, and he can't. So what is he going to try to do?
At EA trying to showcase this game, right? You don't get in good position for a tackle. You get a beautiful stiff arm animation.
He slowed him up. He thought he was going to be able to get there in time. And, dude, look at that. He's not in a bad position to make a tackle. He's attacking his... What is this popping up on my computer, man? He's attacking his near hip. Hang on, y'all. Okay. No, wait. What is this? Get that off of there. He's attacking his near hip, man. He's attacking his near hip.
I'm all for it.
What happens is Donovan breaks the tackle. Instead of him going for a secure tackle, he's going for a hit stick tackle. And that's why he misses it.
But I'm not for the tumbleweed here.
He went for a hit stick and missed. Momentum is going to carry him to the ground, dog. The $1 man hacked your PC. Nah, something just popped up. It's a bad PC, dog.
The tumbleweed animation should not be happening. It really shouldn't even be in the game.
Oh my gosh, this dude don't know what a hit stick is. That's crazy, man. Oh man, this is crazy. He reaching like that. That's a hit stick, dog. He's going for a hit stick tackle, man. Everybody can see that he dropping his shoulder. And this is what's crazy because Ryan complains so much about physics-based tackling. We need physics-based tackling. This is physics. When you go in for a hit stick, you're going to use all of your momentum to make a tackle, right? And if there's nothing there, guess what's going to happen? You lower your shoulders, momentum is carrying you forward. You going to roll, my guy. Dude, come on, man. This dude right here don't know football.
But I'm not for the tumbleweed.
Hold on. What do the comments say? In the words of CJ, oh snap, here we go again. Unfortunately, the tumbleweed tackle is how many dudes tackle today. So often players don't wrap up and go shoulder first, but you are correct. I'd be pissed when it happens. I'm gonna be mad at the player because as a coach, I'm gonna tell y'all this from a coach standpoint. If I see a player do that, I'm going to be mad at it. It happens in real life all the time. What do you do from a coaching standpoint? You tell that guy, keep your freaking head up and see what you hitting. Stop trying to hit stick. Because he thought that this guy had slowed him up. And had he wrapped him up, then yeah, he would have cut his legs out from under him. He was trying to do a low hit stick tackle, and he broke the tackle in time and got away from it. I'm going to see what else these comments saying. This is crazy work. Ryan Moody giving compliments back to back is something I never thought I'd see. Dude hates EA guts. This man wakes up and chooses violence by default. Man, are you ever happy? The defense actually looks real when you watch real highlights, and also the difficulty was on freshman/rookie. He's finally giving in to some amount of praise. Refreshing to see people actually having fun playing EA game. Which, bro, that's crazy, man. This dude don't know football, man. Or he don't know a football game because he reaching on that one.
Here. The tumbleweed animation should not be happening.
Yes,
it
should.
Shouldn't even be in the game.
Bro, I'm finna comment. I can't help it. I'm sorry, y'all. I had to share that. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. If someone on my defense does a tumbleweed tackle in my dynasty, they're getting benched for the rest of the season. Then you're not going to have a game. Like, do y'all not know football? That's a momentum. If you going in for a big, hold on, let's see if we can see the play at full speed, first of all. Look at it at regular speed. Let's go back and look at it at regular speed.
In all of these examples, room for human error. All right? I'm going to give you right now this player here. Any one of these things happens to you.
Look at it in real speed, dude. He's going for a hit stick and misses. That's why he tumbleweeds.
One of these things, as we start to watch this gameplay speed, any one of these things.
Look at that. He's trying to knock his legs out from under him. His momentum is on his front foot. Guys, this blows my mind because this is actually a good thing. This is actually a good thing. Physics-based tackling. That is physics. This man don't know science, bro. This dude don't know physics. Look at his body posture right now. All of his weight is on his front foot. His head and shoulders are in front of his knees and ankle. That means momentum is going to carry him forward. Jesus Christ, bruh. Look at that. That don't make no sense to say that, brother. Oh my God, this dude reaching, bro. Oh man, I'm sorry, dog. I'm sorry, Ryan. That ain't it. Not on that one.
Go back, we watch this. You see the line open up. You see these two players basically delete each other.
We watched that one already.
It really shouldn't even be in the game. Okay? Then your error has been compounded by a logical AI decision.
Cap.
Now, we're going to move forward here. We're going to talk again.
That's crazy, dog. I'm sorry, man. I should have did. I might just do a breakdown video of this video right here. This is crazy, bro. That's crazy. Anybody that's done played football will tell you, even if you've played the football games, you cried for physics-based tackling. They show you physics in the game happening real time, and you say, he shouldn't be tumbleweeding. What the hell should he be doing? I don't care who you are. If you're running full speed at somebody and your head and your shoulders are leaned forward with all your momentum on your front foot and you miss what you're trying to hit, my guy, you either going to roll. I'm going to tell you what, an athlete is going to roll. An average human being is going to face plant and slide. Come on, dog.
To give you user error, okay? I really like this field general. I really like how it works and functions, okay? I actually like a lot about this play, except some of these defense.
I know it's the CPU. That's the thing. The computer can do the same stuff that the players can do now. The computer can hit stick. The computer was trying to take his legs out from under him, and he missed the running back. Momentum carrying him forward because instead of wrapping up, he was away from him. He was too far away from the running back to wrap up. And okay, you can equate that to a dive tackle. He's trying to cut his legs out from under him. He missed. He rolls because why? Momentum and physics. Okay. Whew, bruh.
Defensive reactions, because what is this linebacker reading? Right, you've got three receivers basically uncovered here. I love the catch animation. I love the blitz, although it was compounded by a lot.
Okay, now he's talking about the backer. He's talking about the backer here, or right here. Okay, they're in a 4-3. Okay, 4 down linemen, 3 linebackers. Okay, your shell, you got 2 high safeties and 2 corners. They're backed off, so probably like in a cover 4, maybe cover 3. One of the safeties is rolled down a little bit.
Now, we're going to move forward here. We're going to talk again. I'm going to give you.
I think he's talking about this linebacker here.
User error, okay? I really like this field general. I really like.
Bro, I'm from New Orleans, and it pains me to say this literally happened in the Minneapolis Miracle play from the playoffs. Thank you. It happens in real life. Do we need to go look that play up, bro? Let's go look that up really fast. I just want to look it up real fast. Minneapolis Miracle. Let's go look that up, bro. Let's go look that up. Uh-oh. What did I do? Hang on a second. You gotta find a short one right here. Video might get demonetized for this, but I don't care. We trying to prove a point here. So y'all, man, I want to see this because I remember this play. We're going to mute it because we don't want the audio in there. Look at this. Same freaking thing. What happens? Look at the player. I know we can't see it. It's a little blurry. Look at his momentum. His shoulders are forward. His head is down. Skip the ad. We don't need to see that. Look at his foot play. Bruh.
Right, you don't get in good position for a tackle. You get a beautiful stiff arm animation.
I want y'all to look at this.
But
Look at that. I'm going to back it up a frame. No, I'm trying to back it up. Back that thing up. That's the same body position, dude. That is the same body position. That's crazy.
Stiff arm animation. I'm all for it.
Look at this. Same body position as that right there. Oh my God. And the only reason he didn't roll forward is because he hit his own player. That's crazy, man. Are they going to show the instant replay on that? Look at that. Oh my God. Ryan Moody? Is that a tumbleweed roll? Is that a tumbleweed roll? Look at that. Head goes down. Trying to hit his legs. Foot is planted. He's rolling. That's a tumbleweed, bro. Only reason it didn't because he hit his own player right there. Dog, that is crazy. That is crazy. Real life physics in the game. Bro, I'm finna, somebody snip that and make a clip of that, bro. I'm finna debunk the heck out of this video because I'm tired of stuff like this. Let me go back. Let me fast forward because he's talking about the linebacker.
Three receivers basically uncovered. I really like this.
All right, next play.
I really like how.
Hey, good call right there, big dog. Who said that? Where is it at? That's crazy. So he's talking about this middle linebacker right here. He's talking about the middle linebacker right here.
Okay, I actually like a lot about this play, except some of these defensive reactions because
he's saying, what is this linebacker reading? Let's back up and see the play because dude don't know what he's talking about. Okay.
We're going to talk again. I'm going to give you user error, okay? I really like this field general. I really like how
he was going to the X. He seen that the X was already covered by somebody. So instead of following him, he's looking at the quarterback.
It works and functions. Okay.
Back out of the backfield. He was probably supposed to have the running back because the corner came on the blitz. This is a blown assignment. It's a blown assignment. It happens in football. Bruh.
Okay. I actually like a lot about this play, except some of these defensive.
Not to mention, the user was on this that caused that to happen in the first place. And I know he said it's a user error. So if you start the sentence by saying, hey, this is a user error, why would you turn around and critique it? Makes no sense.
Reactions, because what is this linebacker reading? Right, you've got three receivers basically uncovered here. I love the catch animation.
Oh man, I gotta go back to the comments. The linebacker, okay, read wrong because the user read wrong. The linebacker originally, did I spell that right? All right. If I misspell something, I don't really care.
I love that the blitz, although it was from way back, caused this pass to be thrown incorrectly. Those are all positives. We're going to take a look at this run. And as I said, you can love this game, but this happens to you. You are going to be a frustrated gamer.
Who wouldn't be frustrated for a player missing a tackle? It happens. He dove instead of breaking down. Oh, bro, this is crazy.
I understand you've got a lot of motion. I understand the defense is not set up properly. But this is a challenge to anyone that doesn't like this breakdown. Take a look at this gap in this line, okay? There's a massive gap here, okay? There's one diving tackle that misses. I want someone to show me, NFL, college, doesn't matter, a goal line window where you've only got one defender in the frame.
Bro, Ryan, you reaching like a mug, dog. First of all, it's a video game. Second of all, you literally proved the point. Look at the alignment of the defense. Matter of fact, Ryan, I challenge you. Show me in the game where a defense is lined up like this on the freaking 5-yard line. Look at the gap. There's already a big hole. Bro, look who's in the box. You got 1, 2, 3. You got 4 guys in the box against 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4 against 6. There's already a big gap like this. The defense was lined up bad off the top.
Frustrated gamer.
Bruh.
I understand you've got a lot of motion. I understand the defense is not set up.
Okay, so if the defense ain't set up properly, dog, look at that. It's because it's a video game. In real life, if they on the goal line and they no-huddle, the defense ain't gonna line up like that. That's on the user.
Properly. But
that's crazy,
dog.
This
is a challenge to anyone that doesn't like this breakdown. Take a look at this gap in this line, okay?
He literally just said before the clip, he understand that the selected the wrong defense. Yes, bro. I'm going to tell you, man, if he had a valid point, I'm with him. But, bro, you reaching. You reaching like Stretch Armstrong, bro.
There's a massive gap here, okay? There's one diving tackle that misses. I want someone to show me NFL...
Bro, all I'm saying, this stuff does happen in real life. We've all seen games where they go up tempo at the goal line, the defense ain't ready, and the offense walks into the end zone. Oh man, dude. That
college doesn't matter. A goal line window where you've only got one defender in the frame. It never happens.
Yes, it does.
It's not that common. Now we go back, we take a look again. This is something carried over from Madden, and I like it. Works a lot better in the college atmosphere. But we're going to go back here. We're going to take a long, hard look. We're going to break down a number of different things here, okay? You can love me, you can hate me, think I'm positive, think I'm negative. But again, we've got this linebacker here responsible for 2 different routes.
He's not responsible for 2 different routes. He's responsible for the route that crosses his face. Do you not know how to play football, my guy? He's not concerned with something running by him if something is going to cross his face. This linebacker has help over the top.
We're going to go back here. We're going to take a long, hard look. We're going to break.
Okay, linebacker's in the middle of the field, right? He know he has safety help over the top.
Break down a number of different things here.
The running back runs here. The running back's running a vertical route. He's facing the running back.
Okay.
He's got something crossing his face. What's more dangerous? If he bails out with this running back, and guys, this is the thing. This is a beautiful offensive play because this is the pressure guy. This route combination is designed to make this linebacker make a freaking choice. If he takes the running back, then the cross route is going to be open. The end route is going to be open. It doesn't matter what this linebacker did. He's going to be wrong. Come on, dog. This is football 101. This is the pressure player. If he takes this route, the running back's open. This dude does not know football. And guess what? In this play, if he had took the running back, he'd been, why is he taking the running back and he has an underneath route? Then he'd be attacking this dude for not covering the right route.
You can love me, you can hate me, think I'm positive, think I'm negative.
He has help over the top. This is a linebacker. To me, this is a very smart play by the linebacker because he knows where his help is at. Only thing I would have said, get his guy arm. Freeze him up a little bit.
But again, we've got this linebacker here responsible for 2 different routes. Doesn't know how to react, stands still, ends up letting both go.
Something about the user is clicked on him. User error once again.
I'm negative.
Compute. Oh my God. This is crazy. You can't make this up, dog. You cannot make this up.
But we're going to go back here. We're going to take a...
Oh, man. Let me go back to the comments. That's user error, man. That's user error.
A long, hard look.
Look at this. User is on him. This is a user error. This is not a game error.
Number of different things.
Freaking Poindexter.
You can love
he even stopped. He was going to go with that route. He's seen the crossing route, so the user decided to take this. My guy is reaching. Ah, bruh.
You can hate me, think I'm positive, think I'm negative.
This dude is... Y'all, I can't do this, man. I can't. Why did you tell me to come look at this? Why did you tell me to come look at this? Bro, if you subscribe to Ryan Moody right now, y'all need to hit the portal. I'm sorry, dude. This boy reaching like I am going to have to further communicate. How many views this video got? It's already at 1,000 views, 142 likes. 142 people don't know jack shit about football. I'm sorry, you don't. If you agree with this crap that's on my screen right now, you don't know jack crap about football. Hit the portal, boy. Y'all a bunch of Poindexters if you agree with this crap. Oh, man. This is crazy. This is Bordeaux on the sticks, who said himself he don't know football that well. I mean, he knows it, but not, Bordeaux is controlling this linebacker. And you saying that it's the game's fault that a user is doing the wrong crap? Bruh, I don't have no self-control. Bro, I have zero tolerance for stupidity. I have zero tolerance for people that put out content thinking they know what they talking about when they don't. That's what I don't have the patience for. Yeah, we was watching Bordeaux's. We got Bordeaux's right here. Somebody told me Ryan Moody posted a video, so we had to come and watch it. 150 Poindexters out here. I didn't already reacted to it. I'll be the first to thumbs down. That's crazy.
But again, we've got this linebacker here responsible for 2 different routes. Doesn't know how to react, stands still, ends up letting both go. As soon as the ball gets thrown, he's standing still.
Because it's a user-controlled player.
Okay, and then look back here, these reactions. Okay, everything is delayed. I will say, the momentum, the speed change up here on the corner is very good. Watch, he has to regain all his momentum. This is fantastic. We don't see it a lot. Okay, now you've got 2 players trying to come down and make the tackle. This is where we've been sold. Real-time physics, all these things.
Uh-oh, look who clicked on him. The user.
Take a look at what happens here. We're going to be honest with ourselves, okay?
Are you driving way less than you used to? Do you have a clean driving record?
Girl, you saved the day.
You can love the game and still be honest. I know it's hard. I know everybody wants to be happy right now, but what in the world is this?
What is this? What is this? The user ran into his own player, slowed him down. Now he's reaching to make a freaking tackle that he's probably going to miss because he's getting stiff arm.
What was that? How?
He made the tackle. What do you mean how? You literally just saw it, my guy. He ran into his own player. Oh, my God. Why did you tell me to watch this? Yeah. Chill out, Snoop. Chill out, Snoop.
Hard. I know everybody wants to be happy, right?
That's user error, dog. Dude, does he not see the circle underneath the player? Is that what he's talking about? Can you look at Bordeaux's gameplay video next? He got more. Yes, we've been looking at it. You late to the party, big dog. I got it pulled up. We've been watching it. We at the 12-minute mark. Somebody told me to come look at Ryan Mooney's video, so that's what we doing. He exposing Bordeaux more than he is. Dog, that's crazy, man. That is crazy.
Right now, but what in the world is this?
A user control player.
What was that? How?
Okay, what was that at? 5:30? At 5:30? We got to put the timestamp in there for his butt now. Is that how you spell tackle? Why does that not look right? What are the comments saying, dude? Ain't nobody liking my I'm gonna like them myself, dog. That's crazy. That is crazy. I gotta refresh the page. I gotta see what people still saying. We a little bit over halfway.
I thought real-time physics were gonna fix all of these things. As a matter of fact, I thought a lot of things were going to be fixed in the year development cycle, the extra year that they needed. And I'll be honest with you, we can go back and we can be honest with ourselves and we can look at a lot of things and say, hey.
Okay, that's all the gameplay. I'm going to refresh and look at the comments and we're going to go back to Bordeaux's video, dog. This dude out of there, man. Y'all seen it on here. Tell me tell me I'm lying. If I'm wrong, bro, I'm wrong. Tell me in the chat. But I feel like we literally debunked all that. I faded to black. Oh, that's because I changed the thing. My bad, y'all. My bad. Appreciate that. Anytime I push a number, I got my OBS set up for hotkeys. And so if I push a number, I don't even know how long I've been faded to black, dog. Yeah, so I pushed the button. If I push the number, because I pushed that 5 and 30, it hotkeyed to my channels on my OBS and changed it, man. Nah, my bad, y'all. Okay, look, yeah, we got some likes. Look at that, 25 likes. Yes, sir. Somebody with some sense. Let's get it. That's crazy, man. At 246, so Ryan would prefer every time that the CPU attempts a tackle on the user, CPU should win. At 346, the user is on the linebacker, so it has nothing to do with the game. At 407, the defender only had 4 players in the box against 6. Is this guy in my chat? Are you in the chat? NY? Is he in the chat? Because he's saying everything that I just said. Thumbs up, my guy. It has nothing to do with the game. Against 6, and again, the linebacker was a user and missed a tackle, so it has nothing to do with the game. At 449, so again, you're only point out user error, nothing wrong with the game, but nobody on the football field has the job. Man, what? To guard multiple people at once. 530, so now I can't tell if you're joking or what, but you show a CPU making a good tackle and the user switching on a player and just diving out of the play. Man. Pin that comment to the top. Y'all, I can't do this. I cannot. I'm going to keep that there because actually, no, what I'm going to do is I'm going to upload this video into Filmora and I'm going to cut it because there's no way that I sit here and remake an entire video like that doing my time. That's crazy. That's crazy. That is crazy. Anyway, man, back to Bordeaux's gameplay. This is ridiculous.
That was what led to the next.
We done went from hype, me yelling and fussing, to Bordeaux. He calming us down with his voice.
One where he lurked me perfectly. I mean, he is smart on the defensive side of the ball. I don't think he's just good at offense. And the next clip that
because he know football, dog.
wasn't until a 3rd and 10, so look at this on 1st and 10. I almost had it. I felt like I had the lock in. I feel more comfortable on defense than offense. I couldn't believe the turnover I made. And I think it's time for my big moment to shine right here. I think this is it, like I said, and yes, it was. I got an interception right back. Now it's time to see how
And guys, I'm going to be honest. I'm not trying to cause beef. My issue with stuff like this is this guy has such a big following, bro. You almost got 100,000 subscribers, which is great. Awesome. Amazing. I'm happy for you, my guy. But 170 people agree with you. And that's crazy because that's not right. What you're saying is wrong. When he's right, he's right. Because he did something talking about how the field goal block kicks in Madden are triggered by the game to when you can block them. And they are. He was 1,000% right on that. I'll give people credit when they write on stuff. This you're not right on. It ain't beef, dog. It's just me calling out what's real, man. Same way he calling out EA, I'm calling on this particular video. That dude wrong on that, man. I'm sorry, but I gotta digress. Spread misinformation, exactly.
Everybody else reacted to that. I'm pretty sure they used this to display a feature in the game. They talked in my ear telling me to do something, and there it is. No one's...
so he was getting coached up. They told him to do that. That's crazy.
Is that a covered shell?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I had cover 3 out there, and I switched it to cover 2.
Okay.
And that is a major change. Adding in these coverage shells, taking the old version of what is base align, and now instead giving you the...
So to the guy that asked the question about the shell, you kind of see that in real time. He was running a cover 2, and he showed cover 3. So all it does is just changes their alignment to show a different coverage. The shell, this is the shell, meaning the outside of the defense, okay? That deals with the secondary.
The ability to show different defenses and then disguise exactly what you're doing.
They honestly saved me with that, by the way. Because I was able to score right after, and they told me in my ear to do that so they could talk about it. But if you didn't understand the breakdown, basically I came out in a cover 3, 1 safety high, so he thought it was cover 3, and then using the defensive adjustments, you can show a different coverage, so I went over and showed 2. And when I did...
Yeah, so he showed cover 3, which cover 3 just means you have 3 people covering deep. That's all it means. So in this particular defense, because this safety is walked down, this corner's back, he has a deep third, this safety has a deep third, and this back corner has a deep third. Now, if you're looking at this pre-snap, you can tell they're not in man because of how deep the corners are. You see what I'm saying? And so he switches to a cover 2.
That is what backed up.
And see, when he does that, the corners walk down, the safeties walk back, because in a cover 2, you're going to have 2 high safeties. A lot of times you can do a cover 2 and have a corner cover a deep half. They do have, different things like that, but traditionally, does that make sense?
Right here, making it look like a cover 2 or a cover 4 look, and I think that's what confused him, since he definitely knows how to read a defense. After that play, I had the ball. I took a nice slow check down here, going back to the...
And here's the deal, because I said about the coverage that you don't know, like switching it when they're on the line of scrimmage, it can still mess with the offense, because we know in the game, even pre-snap, you can say, hey, let's show cover 2 and let's switch to a cover 3. Does that make sense? What's up, Kyle? And so even though he's probably like, oh, they started out in a cover 3, but they're shifting to a cover 2. Or they could have started out in something and they're showing
safety right here,
the real deal.
Like a cover 2 or a cover 4 look, and I think that's what confused him, since he definitely knows how to read a defense. After that play, I had the ball. I took a nice slow check down here, going back to the spin move.
Might want to refresh and show Moody's comments again. What happened? What happened, man? What y'all do, man? What y'all do, man? Texas still ain't back, DM. Texas ain't back. Ryan sounds like a type of gamer to say the game sucks, but it actually is the player skill base. Texas still ain't back. It's all good, man. Texas ain't back. That's funny. I didn't even type right, dog. I was ready to get them replies in there so bad, right? Either way, the CPU took the wrong angle on the play. Should have went more upfield to stop more on the outside. It happens in real life. Why you tell me to come back here? Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Texas still trash DM. We'll see. Oh man. Only down is the weather. Snow doesn't look good. Everything else is amazing. Debunking 30 minutes after uploading. Wasn't he on the bingo card? Y'all crazy, bruh. Y'all crazy. Let me get back to Bordeaux, man.
And then I want to showcase this. I can put any hot route out there on the
And here's the deal, Snoop. It ain't even so much about having my back. It's just that's what's right. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's right, it's right. If it's wrong, it's wrong. He's wrong. He wrong in that. Benjamin, appreciate that, man. Nah, man, I appreciate that. All right.
field. So I put my running back on a Texas route, hit it immediately. And
do you know the U.S. Solar Company's nasty little
Here's the deal, though. They sitting here telling telling Bordeaux to do this stuff, and he still lost.
Because of the type of person I am, though, I don't have the awesome reactions that Donovan gives. So I get in, and I barely reacted on it. So there's not much to.
But he does that all the time. He's like, I just got in and I barely reacted. Bordeaux, my guy, you do that all the time, man. You don't like yell and scream, which is cool. It's you. I love it. It's just that's you.
So I'm sure they'll go to something else.
Something that players used for a long time was baseline, and it was with that intent to disguise your look on defense. But now you're getting more control, and that you can show, depending on the formation that you call. You can.
We went over that play. He could have had a lot more yards on that play if he stayed.
So there's not much to show.
If he was patient.
I'm sure they'll go to something else.
Something that players used for a long time.
On this particular play, this is Donovan Edwards. If he was patient on this play, there's a big hole right here. See, right here, the play is designed to go here. And there's a hole there. There's a guy there. But he sees all of this and cuts back, but it actually hurts him. See right there, if he stayed where he was at, he's got blockers. He's got a shell. He's got a gap right there. He get inside there. Tries to bounce it, but this 75 getting pushed in the backfield, that's why you shouldn't have went that way.
Depending on the formation that you call.
And he still got positive yards, though.
5 or 6 different alignments in pre-play on defense. So instead of having baseline, now you have even more control than you did before.
Okay, so what they're basically saying is what I showed you all on the field.
Hold on, Daredevil. First of all, man, calm down. I'm looking at a screen. I'm not even really paying attention to the chat that much. I'm not looking over you, my guy. But let's go back and look at what you said. Y'all can't be coming in this comment section in your feelings, man. That ain't. What'd you say about the snow and the weather, man? So no take on the weather. Just going to read over me. No, I've talked about the weather already. If you was in the live stream earlier, you would have heard me mention the weather. The weather is just like in 14. The players will slip. The ball, you're gonna see more fumbles and more drop passes. It's just like 14. I didn't talk about it in detail because I've said it many times. It's the same as 14. That's nothing new. Does that make sense? Wasn't glazing over your comment, dog. Glancing.
Field you can do before you go out as well. So let's say you call cover 3. If you adjust it in the menu, your safeties will come out with 2 safeties high like it's a cover 2.
Being able to say, for example, okay, I'm going to call cover 3, but I'm going to show a cover 0 blitz look to make you think I'm blitzing. But
I like that. I like that shell coverage. It don't look good graphically. Bro, this is YouTube, man. I'm telling you, this game is going to look way different on your TV. It's on YouTube. You're looking at an upload of an upload. Does that make sense? And you can tell whenever Bordeaux shows his gameplay, it looks a lot crisp, a lot cleaner. But the game is going to look way different on your TV, man. Don't worry about that.
Really, it's just like a drop coverage.
The snow, it'll look good, man. And then, too, how many games are you going to actually play in the snow? So even if they don't give a ton of detail to it, how many games do you actually have?
They've wanted this for years, so I'm so glad we were able to deliver it.
And then with 7 seconds left in the half, I remember this. This is what happened.
Get away from me, cuz. What's wrong with you?
Get Donovan, get to the house.
See, thus Bordeaux, he's just bad on the sticks, and Ryan took full advantage of it to try to put that on EA. That was a terrible angle by him.
They've wanted this for years, so I'm so glad we were able to deliver it.
And then with 7 seconds left in the half, I remember this. This is what happened.
See, he didn't break down. He got juked because he just dove at the guy.
For me, cousin. wrong with you?
Right here. He's at a perfect angle. Keep going. He clicks on him, makes a bad angle. See? Kills the angle. He got outran too. Ryan, I'm surprised Ryan didn't put that clip in there.
That's crazy. That's actually crazy.
Donovan doesn't know about all the different new celebrations that are in the game. There's over 20 new touchdown celebrations.
Is he 99 speed in the game for real? I hadn't seen that.
They used this as a moment to talk about the celebrations, but I was devastated. And I don't know if I pointed this out or not, but you can see that they had these massive smoke machines going off every single time that we scored a touchdown.
That's
it's
cool.
Also not in the picture, but there's people over here on this right side, there's people in front of us, there's people on the camera, so there were a lot of eyes on this game. And I don't think he even wanted to score before the half. He was just handing it off, trying to take it there, doing the right thing. But no, my defense decided to not show up here. That juke move that he pulled off.
No, you decided not to show up there. You missed that tackle. If you had it broke down, this play probably don't happen. Now, I will give him this, and this is probably something Ryan should have showed, was you got 1, 2, 3, 4 guys around the ball carrier, and they don't come up with a tackle.
Doesn't look like
one bounces off. Other ones, they just took bad angles. Actually, no, that wasn't a bad play on the computer either. They just missed the tackle. And, guys, this is what the game is telling you. Elite players will be elite. Donovan Edwards is an elite player in the game.
somebody that doesn't game too much pulling off stuff like that.
Oh, here comes the bread guy. Come on. If you save nearly $750 like this, imagine what we...
But my players just couldn't catch him. His breakaway speed on the game is nuts. As for the 20 touchdown celebrations in the game, I'll let...
DM, what are those smoke machines called? I do interactive art. I have no clue, man. I have no clue. What's some good monitors for PS5? Anything with a high refresh rate, man. Alienware makes really good monitors. I mean, there's all kinds of gaming monitors out there. I think Burns would know a lot of them. He knows more than I do on that stuff. They didn't speed up the gameplay. He's just fast.
FIFA or I guess FC now, but just know that my favorite's the Rock the Baby.
So we're not looking at just 4 for each direction. You have a lot.
Yeah, you can hit the Heisman pose. You can do the salute.
That's in
There's a lot there. You can rock the baby. Everything is in there.
They just can't put Heisman on that page because of legal reasons. But I'm almost positive that it's this left bumper, the L2 on PlayStation, and then this right stick going over to the left at the same time. To start this second half, they have me on a 3rd and 16. So let's see how that happened. Plus, also take a look at the halftime update. It looks like you're going to get the score originally, and then the player spotlight comes up for the player that's performed best. Obviously, it had to be Donovan himself. And then you'll get a couple replays with the score just showing your best plays from the half. I swear, this touchdown run is identical to what he did against Washington in the national championship.
Oh, so that's the halftime show?
He pulled off was filthy. Doesn't look like somebody that doesn't game too much pulling off stuff like that. But my players just couldn't catch him. His breakaway speed on the game is nuts. As for the 20 touchdown celebrations in the game, I'll let Scott talk about them. You select them like you would in FIFA or I guess FC now. But just know that my favorite's the Rock the Baby.
Okay, so he said that you select the celebrations like you would in FIFA. So you can so what I'm hearing from that is customizable celebrations. That's what I'm hearing. That's what I just heard. He said you can select the celebrations like you can on FIFA. So customizable celebrations.
So we're not looking at just 4 for each direction. You have a lot.
Yeah, you can hit the Heisman pose. You can do the salute.
And that's what he was saying. The Heisman isn't on here for legal reasons, I guess. But yeah, so there's even more celebrations. And you can customize what celebrations you want in the game. That's cool. Are there sack celebrations? Do they have the Shadur? Yeah, they do. Show the ice, but it's only for Colorado.
That's in there.
There's a lot there. You can rock the baby. Everything is in there.
They just can't put Heisman on that page because of legal reasons. But I'm almost positive that it's this left bumper, the L2 on PlayStation, and then this right stick going over to the left at the same time. To start this second half, they have me on a 3rd and 16. So let's see how that happened. Plus, also take a look at the halftime update. It looks like you're going to get this.
I understand what you're saying. Yeah, I got you. It does look fast. But I think that's just regular gameplay. I don't think they sped it up.
Score originally, and then the player spotlight comes up for the player that's performed best. Obviously, it had to be Donovan himself. And then you'll get a couple replays with the score just showing your best plays from the half. I swear, this touchdown run is identical to what he did against Washington in the national championship.
So halftime wise, like you said, they'll show like the biggest player of the half. They'll show replay, and I'm pretty sure there's commentary going on with it. So yeah, there is a halftime show. They're showing highlights from the first half. They're showing, I mean, it's a halftime show. It's, you know, you might not have a guy behind a desk, but they're showing the top player from the half. They're showing replays, and I know they're going to be like banned depending on what game you're playing, because Alabama's ban is their halftime thing is in the game.
To open things up with his breakaway speed. And let's see if he figured out the kick meter. He held on for too long here, which is going to get a full power kick. It's not the end of the world for kickoffs, but whenever you're attempting field goals, you do not want that to happen or you're going to shank it. They did have me on a 3rd and 6.
All right, Nick. Appreciate you, man.
About how I got there. Of course, the jet touch pass has to come out. Going laterally in this game is so much fun, and I'm sure I'm going to use it at more points. It is literally my staple. On the next play, though, I just didn't get the ball out in time. I had triangle open. And then going up to the line, you'll see that the clock is running down. I made way too many audibles, and that's what caused this penalty flag. And basically the counter is don't make 50 hot routes whenever there's 3 seconds left on the play clock. Before we go back to EA's footage, though, I have to show this play because the stadium pulse was going nuts. It's 3rd and 16, and I delivered a laser. I'm sure that they're going to talk about it too, but it might be one of my only good reads, so I want to recap it.
That's a dog.
His gameplay looks so much smoother than EA's did.
That's when we were talking about revamp passing. Left stick intent was there to be able to throw somebody open, layer the football.
Yeah, Scott, that was not on purpose. I did not mean to do.
Have I seen Mike Straw's video talking about the updates to varsity football game? No, I haven't. I hadn't really just been following that until I see it being more real, actually happening. Because I've seen games like that before, and they never take traction and end up happening. So
do that, but thank you for giving me credit for it. Sometimes if you're bad enough, you can do good things accidentally.
A lot have heard about us talk about that, whether it's the blog or the video deep dive, but that was priority A #1. That was a great example of that right there.
You do feel like you have a ton of control with your passes, though. Look at that spin move as well.
Man, that spin move, that boy got popped after that.
The cocaine war stopped at our entrance.
That was
He's gonna feel that. He's gonna feel that.
Okay, boys. Whoever edited this video saw this disgusting move, but on the instant replay, we show the hit instead. I told you all that I'm a huge fan of the spin move, though.
You like that.
Bordeaux, how's that spin move feeling?
I'm loving the spin move.
Not glazing on your comment. Super pause DM. And it's past breakfast time. So what you mean by that? Mean by what? I'm lost.
The spin is back.
It's back in play.
The spin is back for sure.
They're starting to notice. Wait. How does he have the ball? What has happened? I feel like some context has been missing, so we're going to start at this play with the raw gameplay. And please tell me I didn't throw another interception. That would not be a good look. You can see my stick work still is not pretty. I am not the best. It's good that I'm finally reviewing some of my film. And I want to point out that I held down too long on that pass meter. It caused it to go from blue to yellow, which could be a little bit more inaccurate. It's not as bad as red, but it's also probably the main reason that my running back dropped the ball. And that put me on a 3rd and 11 in the 16th toughest place to play. I did not have any confidence that I was going to be able to pick this up, and I didn't. I think I'm starting to remember what happened now. I was on a 4th and 3. I probably put the running back on a...
It's in full development and coming out. I'll check it out, man.
And there it is, another drop. It's the same thing that happened to me a couple plays before with this passing meter.
Here's the deal. They're not going to be up to EA quality, man. It's a high school football game. Like, I mean, I'll check it out, but it's in the realm of maximum and access.
Had to do is just let go of it in this zone.
I've seen bits and pieces of it.
Too long, hit the yellow, and he couldn't catch it. I have a pretty good feeling if they felt like stuff like that was unbalanced, though, it's not going to be in the final build that we get on launch day. And even Donovan was a little bit confused because he went over to the depth chart. I can't show the player ratings. I don't want to leak anything. But we looked at the catching stats. That's what got him the ball back at the end of the 3rd quarter, up by 7 already, and that's when he pulled off this filthy run against me. That stiff arm is nuts, by the way. This was
he's
disgusting.
putting on a running clip. Bordeaux, you got to stop something, okay?
I'm not sure what you can do to stop it, to be honest.
That is very true. He's one of the best running backs in the game, so he's definitely going to play like it. I'm figuring out the
we're gonna
solutions
stack
hard.
the box, but then that opens up the passing game. It's a little risky.
Oh, he's so
he
smart for
stacked the
that.
box. Did we get the animation?
Yeah.
So Bordeaux comes out and says, I'm going to stack the box. And what does Donovan do? Play action hits the crosser.
I mean, it might be expected, but his football IQ was way above mine.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
And then he got in.
Only
Okay,
so
now on a
much I
first
can do
and 10.
here.
All I'm saying, what I'm saying is it's not on the level of EA Sports. It's not. That's all I'm saying about the varsity football game. It's not, you're not gonna have the EA level of gameplay and creativity and stuff. I mean, not gonna say creativity, but
Is he gonna get a DPI?
Is that DPI?
I honestly got so lucky here that he clicked on and ran into my wide receiver.
It's only 15.
We'll see.
y'all need me to sub in for Bordeaux. I wasn't big enough at the time. Maybe next year.
Hey, I like that. That's realistic, though.
No.
I like that.
That's true. It is realistic, and also what's realistic is sometimes when you have penalties, you're going to get a fan reaction to them being super upset. I love that part. It did give me some life, though, because now I still have a chance, down 14 with 3 timeouts left in this game. I'm going to get 9 yards here. And I had to go in hurry-up mode, but we'll see how much they show.
I'm getting nostalgic hitbacks with the run back to the line. Like that hits that nostalgia taste bud.
Yeah, and especially when you talk about tempo and you know, it just really brings a whole nother life to it. The atmosphere, the play, the sense of urgency, everything
This
comes
is
in.
the turbo hurry up mode, so I should get to hike it even
So
quicker.
you're using
Look at me. I'm showcasing all the different modes. I got the turbo in there. There's a normal hurry-up mode, and I'm doing my job at the moment. Please tell me I don't throw a
you're
pick.
using the turbo right
I
now.
am using the turbo.
And
I
so you
didn't
can see
throw a
on the
pick.
D-line right there, because Bordeaux was using turbo tempo and he snapped the ball.
Yeah, I mean, and cool. That's what I'm saying. Like it'll be that way. Like I said, it's just, you know.
This was for me to show off a lot of the features, not just beat Donovan, but I'm a competitive person. He's a competitive.
Did that look
person,
like
so you all are
DPI
just
to
gonna
you?
have to wait to see how the second game went, and then how the rest of this.
I'd have to
went
go
too.
back.
I
Which
was
one you
able to
talk?
go
The
out so
defensive
far.
pass
Running back
interference?
was the one player that was open a lot of the time, and that's because he was covering stuff deep. Where I then came out with that amazing throw. That's where things are going to pick up here. And listen to what Donovan says.
Hey, he moving it, though. I ain't gonna lie.
And so that play, you could see Field General activated to where Bordeaux could see that the outside corners were blitzing on the play.
Yeah, I didn't even notice that. I was just staring down the route and I was hitting the button no matter what. But Donovan said that I was moving it though, so he was feeling the pressure of my offense that's normally terrible.
I hasn't fallen behind the chain.
Please tell me I finished this drive off. I did. Easy run.
I still gotta come back though.
Interesting.
I did.
You take yourself out of the game.
Wait, how did they cut to him taking himself out of the game? We have 2 minutes left of football. We need some context for that. I hit the extra point right here. And because I had 3 timeouts left, I was able to kick it deep to him, trying to get a stop. I don't know why they jumped to that. I guess it's because even though I tried my hardest to hold his run, I wasn't able to, even if it was looking pretty promising after this second down tackle. I figured that Donovan was going to come out and throw the ball to pick up the first down and seal the game, and that's exactly what he did. He also made sure that he went down in bounds. But there's still a minute on the clock.
Okay, so what I want to know if we're gonna see right here is, are we gonna, y'all remember when they talked about the kneel down, how the game will simulate the rest of the game, you don't have to keep kneeling? I wonder if we're gonna see that here. Probably not, because he still got what, one time out left.
So he gets to use himself a little bit more. I mean, it would be so cool to use yourself in a video game. I'd be having a blast with that. And I think you all can see that I just have no answer for his rushing attack. After this play, though, he had a fun time with it. For the realistic aspect of it, the game's over. He needs to put in the backup. And so that's what he was doing right here.
There's 5 seconds left and the clock's running.
And we're looking at the spreadsheet here. Do you see the little minuses here? These are the attributes.
That's the wear and tear. That's all the attribute hits he took from all of the running that he did. But these ratings are in the official video, so I know I'm not leaking anything.
That Donovan has taken from wear and tear throughout the game.
Donovan, who are we talking to right now?
It's Tony Alford right here. It's my running back coach.
Okay, so after the game ended, he got a call from his running back coach. And I just had to sit there to soak in my loss while everyone talked about it.
Just let you know what I'm saying, that the guys bringing it up, you know what I'm saying? Look, I don't want to brag or nothing.
I don't want to brag or
TA.
nothing.
There your boy go right there. You know what I mean?
That's crazy
He's
work.
a funny dude. Before we start the next one, though, we just had to watch all the highlights and soak them in.
Oh. Is this the one?
And I like the breakaway speed, though. The breakaway speed is wild.
There was a big emphasis, too, on the different archetypes and the run cycles that we captured this year. So it really makes the game look fresh.
It does.
And that's one of the new ones right there.
You're seeing spin moves, juke moves, and stiff arms being used, and situationally.
Hey, that spin move was nasty.
Really good.
I can't stress enough how much fun it is.
Yeah, 14 for 160, dog. You read that right. He ran all over the dude.
Area where you feel like you have full control.
And then you combine that with the left stick.
Look at, do you see that?
How do I feel about playing high school on Revamp Road to Glory on Heisman with super hard sliders to determine your star rating in college football 25? I don't know. I ain't even tripping that high school ain't in Road to Glory. I like the high school in Road to Glory aspect, but I mean, it ain't in there, so I ain't tripping at the end of the day. You have Discord or some people that want to join the server. I do have Discord, man. I need to yeah, man, I need to get my Discord channel back up and rolling. I just saw that Burns.
That is it. That's the left stick stuff that you can throw in right there. Left stick.
Didn't mean to do it, but
right.
you can
So
do
he's
it.
full stick. About 45 left. It goes in there and drops it to the sideline.
So you're looking at this play and you see the gap and you're like, okay, I want to throw this ball to the sideline. I want to be able with the left stick to actually make that throw.
Absolutely.
That's nuts.
Well, our game one featured a whole lot of Donovan Edwards, giving the ball to Donovan Edwards, and he is able to take down the win, but we had to switch it up. Send him on the road.
Eric Wayweather just dropped.
Happy Valley. And by the way, we got to give Bordeaux a chance. It wouldn't be a college football game if we don't give him a chance at a get back, okay? We got to see more from Bordeaux.
If you get a server
Okay,
going
well,
on
we see more from
Discord,
Bordeaux. What do you all think? And before
I
we
can
dive
be
into
way
that,
more
let me
helpful.
see
I
what
got you, man.
between the matchups.
I'll hook up with you on that, Burns, because, yeah, I'll definitely need a moderator in that joker, man.
And he's Michigan, of course, coming at Penn State, which should change things up a little bit.
Let's go see what Eric, because this is what I'm wondering. What did they talk about that we missed? Does that make sense? Hey, that's a 36-minute video. Oh, no, that ain't it. I was like, bro, that's 36 minutes long. Let's hear what Eric says. Eric, don't be real sometimes.
We finally have full gameplay of College Football 25. EA just dropped this video where Bordeaux, a YouTuber, played against Michigan running back Donovan Edwards. Now, I'm going to kind of commentate some of this, give my thoughts on the gameplay, and then certain parts of the video, I'm going to cut to the devs speaking on certain gameplay features as they explain it pretty well, and I think it's just better to do it that way. We're going to have a ton of content coming all week, and I'm going to have exclusive content for you guys starting this weekend. So if you don't want to miss that, make sure to subscribe. Turn the
exclusive content mean he got gameplay. They got the record gameplay.
Icon on so you don't miss any of those videos when they go live. Trying to get to 600K subs before the start of this game, and if everybody watching just subscribe, we can hit that number in a few days. And you're seeing right out of the gate the new pass meter that's in the game. You can obviously turn this off and use classic passing, but this pass meter definitely gives you really good trajectory and allows you to layer the ball. Let's hear what the devs had to say about it.
So you see that's our brand new revamp passing right there. That's the blue. It's a safer throw that he made. There's blue, yellow, red. Obviously, the more that you're in the
Here's
red,
my question. Does he say anything in here that we ain't talked about already?
Target a throw is going to be. Good throw there for Donovan.
Snoop, you wild today, dog.
System, right?
Y'all tripping. Not tripping, but you know.
So we wanted to really work off of that and get rid of the throws that might have been 20+ yards over a guy.
What do you mean take him seriously? He's just talking about the game. He's not. And Eric does say what he don't like. I'm just listening to hear if it's something that was mentioned that I missed.
Ahead or anything random. Now, if you're hitting in the red, you're throwing it now off target. Still catchable, right? But, drop chances increase and things of that nature.
Getting back to the game here, we've got Donovan Edwards running the ball. And I'm not going to lie, the run game seems pretty good in this game here. The left stick, when I played, was very responsive. It's pretty easy to juke and spin the more you get used to it. And you can see here as Donovan Edwards pulls off a sick double juke. We really haven't had movement like that in Madden in quite some time. I'm glad college football kind of went back to the more responsive ball carrier, quick left stick, faster gameplay, so you can pull off plays like that.
All right, I just have to shout out for a second. The stick work that Mr. Donovan Edwards just showed on that play, that's part of what the gameplay is all about this year. That extra responsiveness, the control that you get with the ball carrier, that's a huge part of the college football experience this year.
So here as we come to the line and Ewers is at the line, you're looking at the player reticle here, right? The right is your fatigue stamina, and then on the left is your wear and tear. Wear and tear is basically 5 different.
Of course, but that doesn't change what I said. I mean, I don't get what you're saying. I mean, all of them guys that went down to EA, you can say is on their payroll. The last opinion I should take seriously. I don't watch his videos for his opinions. I watch it for the content to see what the game is talking about and stuff. Does that make sense?
Pips.
Everybody's got an opinion. I got an opinion. Who's to say that my opinion is good? You know.
So it could be an ankle, it could be an elbow, and then it will fluctuate in colors. It will go straight from green, light green, yellow, orange, and red.
Here we're getting a quick look at the option. Bordeaux's going to pitch it even while getting hit, and you can see the broken tackle. This is a game where you're going to definitely see a decent amount of broken tackles. I think they want it to be a big play type of game.
You've got your quick pitches, strong pitches, and fake pitches. Quick pitches are basically going to be to get you out of a tight spot. The animation's going to be quick, but the ball might hang.
I'm not going to increase the speed. We trying to see if it's something that we missed. So I don't want to speed pass and miss something.
But then on your strong pitches, which you're going to get by holding the pitch button, the animation might take a little bit longer, but it's going to hit the guy in stride.
Yeah, the stick work was big in 14, and that's what they saying. They brought that back. You don't have that type of stick work in Madden.
Exactly. That's just going to be the taunt, basically.
We got Bordeaux down the field here, surveying the field, going to try to layer the pass in there, but he's going to get picked off. And something I noticed during this gameplay is the defense seems pretty responsive in zone coverage. They seem to really make a play on the ball when they're looking at it, and you can see right here, right back the other way, the Texas defense making a play on it as well.
Bordeaux, was that a covered shell?
I'm with you on that, Snoop.
So I had cover 3 out there, and I switched it to cover 2.
Okay.
Do you think we'll get dynamic weather? I believe they have it in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero when you transform. Well, yeah, when you go full, when you charge all the way, the sky goes dark and stuff like that. They haven't. I don't think they've mentioned anything about dynamic weather in the game though.
Change, adding in these coverage shells, taking that the old version of what is baseline, and now instead giving you the ability to.
It's your birthday today, for real, man? Shoot, happy birthday, dog. Why you didn't tell me that? 20 years old, one more year, and you can legally drink. All right, Burns, appreciate you for stopping in, man.
To show different defenses.
Now we've got
Mario, it's your birthday, man.
Hit a little Texas route or a halfback.
Happy birthday, dog.
This route has been really good for years in both old college games and current Madden games. Probably going to be good in this game as well. You can see him using one of the celebrations. They're going to touch on that a little bit later in the video. There's a lot of different celebrations you can use. And they're also kind of, at this point of the video, talking about the coverage shell. So let's hear what they got to say.
You can show up to 5 or 6 different alignments in pre-play on defense. So instead of having baseline, now you have even more control than you did before by being able to say, for example, okay, I'm going to call cover 3, but I'm going to show a cover 0 blitz look to make you think I'm blitzing. But
they really cooking Bordeaux on Reddit. But I mean, he'll tell you that he's not good on the sticks. He plays against computer a lot. And he doesn't know football the way that some other people do. At least he's honest about it. I'll give him that.
It's just like a drop coverage. And this is something like core.
We need a DBZ deep dive. It's hard to because they're telling you everything about it. It ain't really much to deep dive. And with all the gameplay out, is it's with Sparking Zero, I mean, what you see is what you get kind of deal. There's not much. It ain't as much intricate strategy and stuff as you would see in a college football game. Plus, they don't come out till October. This come out next week.
They've wanted this for years, so I'm so glad we were able to deliver it.
Are you driving way less than you used to? Do you have a clean driving record? Are you over 25?
She got to quit popping up because y'all going ham in the comments for
now
her.
We're back with Michigan here. You can see Donovan Edwards getting crazy.
My wife might be watching this stream. Y'all going to get me in trouble.
Good running backs in this game, especially right there. You take a bad angle with the user. You're going to give up big plays. This is definitely the type of game where big plays are
exactly, yeah,
it really
the demo.
feels like it's designed that way, in my opinion. The left stick is responsive. The gameplay is fast. The jukes and spins seem to work pretty well. And the broken tackles happen, especially with the good back. So you're going to definitely give up. You're going to give up some big plays, but that's what college football is about.
Donovan doesn't know about all the different new
Thirst is diabolical.
There's over 20 new touchdown celebrations that you can choose.
It is, man. It really is. That's crazy work.
Yeah, you can hit the Heisman pose. You can do the salute. There's
all right, Eric ain't talking about nothing that we ain't already talked about.
Now we've got Bordeaux back on offense with Texas, and he's going to layer this pass in. Probably one of the best passes they showcased in this gameplay.
No, they don't have a demo out. It's just whenever you go to those events. Like, they're doing a tour across the country where people can play the game.
Something you can really do is weapon.
Am I expecting to see any weather upgrade at all? It seems we haven't had. No. I mean, the weather is the weather. If it's raining, you're going to see more drop passes. You're going to see players slip. You're going to see more fumbles and stuff like that. So you need to adjust your game plan accordingly. But, other than that, I mean, I don't know what y'all want to see from the weather. I know in like older games on PS2, the game would start out, it could start out sunny and then it'd get cloudy and start raining. Like, I'd like to see stuff like that. I think that's cool. But will we see that? I don't know.
In Madden, or at least you haven't been able to. The way that they revamped the passing with this game to allow you to really layer the ball in there definitely shows in some of the clips here. And now we're back with Michigan with the ball. Not sure what happened. And Donovan Edwards again going absolutely nuts. One thing this video is showcasing is that the run seems to be pretty powerful. But again, once people get their hands on the game, somebody might find good run defense. But right now, this is feeling like a game where running backs are going to be really powerful, especially the good ones. As I've said before, left stick, speed, all those things, ball carrier moves, broken tackles.
I'm not going to add more teams. No.
Donovan Edwards touches the ball in this gameplay. He's making crazy plays. Now they're...
Can we talk about how fast that D lineman was? Some D linemen are fast.
Here, trying to go over the top.
It's college football, man.
There, which I know some people like to see that. We don't see penalties called often enough in Madden, so looks like we might have that here. And now he's going down the field. You can see spin move, tackles. I mean, you can see anytime Donovan Edwards touches the ball in this gameplay, he's making crazy plays. Now they're back with Texas with the ball here, trying to go over the top, and we're going to get a PI there, which I know some people like to see.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to see the instant replay to know if that was a pass interference, because you can't tell from that angle. It didn't look like it.
See that? We don't see penalties called often enough in Madden, so looks like we might have that here. And now he's going down the field. You can see spin move. Spin move up.
Okay, we understand, but the weather does not look good graphically like it did in sight and sounds. Once again, Daredevil, I'm going to be real patient with you, my guy. The sight and sound trailer is rendered in a different resolution than what you've seen today or whatever. Okay? When you get the game, everything's going to look good. Also, you have to understand, in the sight and sound trailer, when they're coming out of the tunnel and all of that, that is a animated cutscene. So it's going to look different graphically than you would see on the field actually playing it. But if you're in the game and it's snowing and you go to instant replay, you're going to see that same quality that you would see. It just doesn't render that way when you're actually playing the game, okay?
Definitely looks pretty powerful, I ain't going to lie. And the jukes look powerful as well. Now, I don't know if Donovan Edwards has a juking ability, because his jukes definitely look faster than other people's. So that might be an ability, but just something to note that his jukes look pretty fast. Now, you'll also notice here that Bordeaux is using the no-huddle. You can see they run back to the line in this game. They don't automatically line up. And he's using the turbo no-huddle, which allows you to line up quicker and snap the ball faster. And that is something new to this game.
So you can
YouTube compresses video quality.
Bordeaux was using turbo tempo and he snapped the ball quickly. The defense was just a hair late getting off the ball.
So we got Bordeaux marching down the field here. He's going to hand it off, and missed tackle by Donovan Edwards leads to a touchdown. That is enough.
Here's the thing I'm going to say about snow. How many games are you going to actually play in the snow? You have to understand that. I doubt when you play in the game, like, yeah, your first time seeing snow might be like, oh, man, this looks cool. But at the end of the day, you ain't going to be sitting there thinking about the snow. Like, I think y'all taking the weather part a little too deep.
Another thing with this game that I notice when I play, it's hard to tackle it as well. Just getting an actual tackle animation can be pretty tough. You got to really be on time and line it up. Now we're seeing a little bit of the post game here, the celebrations post game. They got a player of the game screen, which looks pretty clean. So you'll see that at the end of every game. And if it's a big game or a rivalry game, obviously touching on the passing meter, how it's going to be behind receivers, but that's going to happen.
The one.
Hey, I like the breakaway.
And the run cycle.
Of that good throw. Here's a Madden that's can get some good underdog fan. He's taking up.
This Penn State run out is unbelievable. The lighting in the tunnel.
That's dope, man. I'm sorry, that intro is dope. That's fire.
Donovan, is this pretty accurate?
Very accurate. Very accurate. And they got the We Are Penn State.
You can hear the We Are Penn State chant.
Absolutely. That's very accurate. This is awesome.
With their fight song.
The Penn State intro for this game is absolutely nuts.
So here's my deal, though, Daredevil, and I'm going to say this one more time about the weather. When you playing in Dynasty mode, you're not going to be able to pick what the weather is. You know what I'm saying? I get what you're saying. You want it to look cool, but another thing, the game's going to look better on your TV than you seeing on YouTube, so. I know details matter. I'm with you, but just understand it's a video game at the end of the day. It ain't like Assassin's Creed where the snow looks phenomenal. You know what I'm saying? It'll look better on your TV, but them making snow look like actual snow is not a high priority for the game, because you don't have a bunch of games anyway in the college football season where you're actually playing in snow. So it's not a top priority thing.
Of that when I drop videos soon, but the presentation for some of these teams, especially some of the big games, are pretty crazy. Here they're showing some of the abilities. They're showing the pocket disruptor. I will say Michigan's D-line is absolutely overpowered in this game. The defense as a whole is pretty overpowered. They get off the line.
And then, too, a bunch of these fields are heated anyway, so.
A guy like Mason here with that pocket disruptor ability, he's going to shed blocks really quickly.
Okay, ideas. Where are we going?
I got one.
I got one.
What about a comedy show?
And here on the next play, you're going to see a pick six. Like I said, defense is pretty responsive in this game. It's hard to tackle. It's hard to stop big plays. But at least when defenders are staring right at the ball, they're making a play on it and getting to it, which is nice to see.
This is called giving Donovan a taste of his own medicine.
Hey, I like the lion noise on the first down, boys.
You heard that?
Yeah, that's.
That ain't even a lion sound though. That's what's crazy. That's more like a bobcat or something.
Sounds when teams get first downs or turnovers or on third down, all that stuff's in the game. And again, you're seeing hard game to tackle, and you can't just kind of dive. You can't just go.
It's a mountain. It's
every play.
Well, it is. It is a mountain. It's a mountain lion noise. The Nittany Lions, they're mountain lions. So yeah, that is cougars or whatever.
Game speed. Here you're seeing a player comparison screen, which is also a nice little touch of presentation. But yeah, you can't just try to tackle all willy-nilly in this game. Like, you actually have to try to line up and make some tackles. You don't want to go for a ton of hit sticks. You don't want to prematurely dive or just run at bad angles.
Mountain lion.
The speed of this game and the broken tackles and some of the elite play, which is very, very important.
Off of the route.
So there they were just showing one of the abilities. It definitely seems like Donovan Edwards is a little OP, I'm not going to lie. And here we're seeing more good defense here.
Okay, he ain't talking about nothing that we ain't seen. He just going over the trailer. I'm going back to the gameplay.
Hopefully can come out on top there.
Let's see what we missed.
I honestly went into this game feeling pretty confident with the home field advantage on my side.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. You got an entire stage created for snow. That's not going to be the way in football because you barely see snow games in football. That's all I'm saying. So they're not going to put that level of detail into the snow.
The detail from our presentation team was second to none. You can see it. This
This is unreal.
It sounds incredible.
Their run out is
The
dope.
lighting in the tunnel, to the pom-poms in the crowd.
Donovan, is this pretty accurate?
Very accurate. Very accurate.
I love the jerseys too, crop tops.
You can hear the "We Are Penn State" chant.
That's dope, man. That intro is fire.
With their fight song.
I gotta turn the volume up on mine. Are you kidding me? What are we doing leaving this in the video? We got Donovan talking about how great the environment is, and just for some context, we had two mics, one of them attached to each one of our hips. And there was a volume control on it that got knocked on mine, so I couldn't hear this in my ear too well.
I gotta turn the volume up on mine.
I gotta turn the volume up on mine. They left that in the video. Wonderful. That's the most insightful thing you're gonna get about this home field environment from me. Okay.
That's dope.
You're gonna see I did take a sack.
Wear and tear, you are going to feel that.
Yes, I am going to feel that, and I think they're about to show an archetype. But going into this game, the one thing that I hadn't showcased yet was the custom route stem, so they told me beforehand that they wanted me to do that, and I was like, okay, I'll just get it out of
20,000 views, man. That's amazing.
Routing's also in the game. You need to have a yardage longer than
20,000 views on the live stream today, y'all.
Just take a sack, and then I could show it off on the next clip.
And how many likes?
It did take me a
We better be at 1,000 likes or I'm going to end the stream.
You hit the receiver button, and then L1, you can move it all over. And take a guess what I did.
You said what?
I stared down one specific route and threw it straight to Michigan's defense. This is not how I wanted to start this game. I literally have to win. I'm curious to see everybody's reaction, but I think they're going to talk about an ability first.
You got to watch out for Mason Graham. He's got that platinum pocket disruptor,
That's
so
true.
he's really going to wreak havoc on the O-line if you don't have the guys that can match up with him.
20K is a dub, man. I'm thankful for that, man. I just wish the likes would match it, bro. That's crazy that people sit here and watch and then don't even hit the like button.
Because Deion Walker for Kentucky is also amazing. Tennessee is a guy that comes.
Maybe a lot of people don't, because if you don't have an account, like you can watch YouTube, but if you don't have an account, you can't like it, you can't subscribe. So I'm gonna just chalk it up to that. But yeah, bro, like
defensive line might be the best in the game. After that, though, because I was able to pull it out, we get to show off the custom route stems.
Pulling up those hot routes, and you start with the L1, the custom stem.
Yes.
What are people going to be able to do with those custom stems when they're doing their hot route?
Before Sykes alludes to the we got
That wasn't even what I did.
Here's the custom stem there. Because we're going to get six. Oh no, what are we doing, man? I need one.
I know.
Oh yeah, we appreciate the likes, man.
Nick, the main guy
Hit that
that's
like
been
button.
announcing, is a huge Ohio State fan. So he told me going into
The
this
likes
game, I need
don't
you
make
to
me
win,
money.
I
It
need you
just
to get
promotes
win,
the
and
video. You know what I'm saying?
we'll
It tells
find out
YouTube,
whether
hey,
or
this is
not
the video
that's
that people
gonna happen.
like.
I have the ball back, so I have a chance to get some points.
Bro, we 180 subscribers away from 42,000. That's amazing. Y'all boys been showing mad love, bro. I appreciate it. Can't wait to bring this content. Y'all better still support when that game come out from putting
Also,
content,
that was
man.
my best run of the day.
Bro, finna
Didn't
end
know
the
if it was gonna
stream.
be possible. The defensive line is insane, but the Nittany Lions.
Do I think there'll be a two-way player in Road to Glory? No.
Footage. I probably should have run the ball more because when I did and they didn't get a block shed, it actually turned out really well for me. There was probably something that made me go away from it though, and it might have been a stop like this. Plus, it's
Can I
just
do a video
lot
on
of fun
pipeline
whenever you're
states?
passing. I am not a big
Yeah,
runner,
we got
and
some
that
stuff
pass
coming for
over
that.
to the
Appreciate that,
running back
Jaden.
is going to help me get back on the board. Surely they had that in here, so let's see the live reaction.
Nah, we'll get to 42K before the game come out.
Not saying
I think we getting probably like 50 to 100 subs a day.
What do we got coming? Little Heisman post?
Okay. First of all, Heisman pose really cool. I love how it looks in this game. That's my favorite besides the Rock the Baby celebration. And second of all, listen to Nick's voice whenever I got into the end zone here. He was so happy.
Get out there.
We
He-
got on the board to celebrate. He couldn't believe it. That's
He
the Ohio
he
State
reacted. Look at Bordeaux's reaction. Just
the kick meter for us
nothing.
to see. Am I good at kicking? It looks like I'm solid.
Real quick, can we appreciate how good the stadium looks, bro? Like, that's dope. It looks, the lighting is really well done in this game.
Yeah, you got Road Dog on. Donovan Edwards in game has Road Dog.
Yes, he does. We know his stats on the road. He
After the Ryan Moody beef. It's not beef, dude. Come on. Don't call it beef. It ain't beef, man. I'm just
football to make sure they're represented.
correcting wrong information.
You can definitely tell the players they did that for, like Travis Hunter, for example. I mean, it makes sense. You want the top
Do a
guys
Road
to
to
be
Glory
represented
tips video.
spot on.
When we get more information on it. I got the video that I'm going to do today for tips is going to be on wear and tear.
Certain thresholds to move up the tiers because there's 4 tiers.
Which is really important because,
I have a feeling they're
yeah.
probably going to explain that at some point too.
Ain't nothing happened between me and Ryan Moody. I just went to his video and debunked it.
As the meter is
He
growing,
just
depending
don't know
on
what
where
he's talking
you're
about
playing,
today.
there are, we've broken
Today.
down the top 25 places, toughest places to play. The different impacts are happening. So that could be anything from the squiggly routes to not seeing icons to every time you bring up play art, it's showing the wrong play. Your back is literally against the wall.
Okay, you can already hear him say, "Oh, touchdown." How did we get to this, though? I really appreciate the way that they cut things up, just so.
Because he wide open. Nah, I don't have my face cam on.
So curious about.
I'm going to wait till we get into the new house and get my setup going and all that.
I mean, I clearly let him go all the way down the field, but I had him on a 3rd and 4, and I just didn't stick with him. I'm getting
Nah.
used to the change of direction, I guess. And playing this made me wish that I'd played a little bit more of Madden 24 and other Maddens. Not because the gameplay feels like Madden gameplay, but because it's a lot closer to what Madden 24 is than NCAA Football 14. My mistake there, though, came before the play. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I pressed. Why would I press his receiver like that?
New crib tour? Heck no, man.
And he had an easy touchdown.
You don't ever want to show your house on the stream, dude. Yeah, somebody break into your house. They know what you got in your house. They know where every room at. That's the worst thing you can do as a content creator is show your house.
You heard me say, "What are we doing?" and what happened over there. I was confused.
Donovan Edwards is a running back. I think he can play quarterback the way he's throwing the ball.
You remember when I had less than 100 subs? Kyle, I think you came at the 1,000 mark.
I forgot about that. That's crazy though to see him.
Nah, yeah, you did. I remember that. Yeah, you was here because that's when I first started doing Madden.
Do you know the U.S.
Wife want to make sure she ain't accidentally on camera. Nah, she don't.
Turns out, if you live in Texas, they have to.
I mean, they got it down.
She ain't even in the same room with me, y'all. Chill, chill, man, chill.
As you're listening, you can hear the crowd noise level drop a little bit. Like those momentum plays really affect the atmosphere that you're playing. You can make those plays.
Yeah, content creator wise, don't ever show y'all's house. Also, I will say this, because a bunch of y'all have a YouTube channel. Bro, put an email address in your YouTube channel in your about section so that if people need to contact you, they can. You know what I'm saying? Please, bro, show that is for no one. Don't. Yeah, nah. Now y'all ain't gonna see my house tour. I mean, you'll see a room in the background maybe whenever I move and get my setup going. But nah, don't. If y'all ever do a channel, don't ever show y'all's house. It's because if you blow up or something, be big time, people know what your house look like and all of that. What kind of schemes questions you thinking about using? Bro, I like the support and the questions. Let's go.
Look at that Big Ten animation. I have it on a 2nd 13 on this gameplay.
Let's go, man.
Watch the.
Gotta be kidding me.
Cody, that's Cody. Are you too? That's Cody Jones.
Wow.
Okay, we're gonna break that down. I'm pretty sure we were playing on Heisman, which is why there's so little room for error. He put it on Heisman.
Okay, so see in the Ryan Moody video, people talking about they was playing on rookie. No, they was playing on Heisman. What game mode am I most excited for? Will I play Ultimate Team, and what type of off content will you be doing during the year? The game mode I'm most excited for is Dynasty, hands down. Will I be playing Ultimate Team? I've never been an Ultimate Team guy, even in Madden, so I probably won't. And then content will I be doing during the year? College football. Black Myth Wukong is coming out. Dragon Ball Sparking Zero is coming out. Assassin's Creed is coming out. So we'll see, man. Marlon Wayne's house got ran into recently. Yeah, I heard about that. Y'all gonna hook up the pyro and the fog machine when y'all score too? Heck nah. 335 tight is a sleeper. Might become the meta. 335 tight is interesting, but you lose the ability to rush off the edge in tight. Are you gonna keep the original playbooks when you start a dynasty? I'm doing a rebuild with SMU. I might, because they do a run shoot. I might. It depends on how mobile my quarterback is. I might switch to a veer and shoot. Can you cover Guns Bunch? Guns Bunch is a set. I've covered spread. I mean, Guns Bunch is literally just a formation. But I'll see, you know, if it fits into other stuff, I will. Dragon Ball viewer tournaments. Hey, we'll have it, man. The game you said All-American, but it don't matter because, man, it was a bum. Okay, I want to create my own defensive formation. I don't think you can create your own formations. You can create your own schemes.
For his first time playing.
Yeah, Snoop, I heard about that on Twitter the other day, though.
I think that's why there was such a big impact whenever we would have those passes like that. Though that one should have been accurate. It was blue. I'm kind of curious why it went far away from our receiver.
I don't know. I might try Ultimate Team, but I'm not an Ultimate Team kind of guy. I don't like all of that, playing for cards and all that kind of stuff. I've never been into that.
Easy touchdown, making it 21-7. That cannot be good for Penn State.
Dynasty and Road to Glory probably be the only two modes I play.
Coach Vision right here with left trigger.
I might get in the Ultimate Team just if content is lacking.
So you can see the composure of the team. It's not great.
But I don't think so.
There is an effect for that.
I might do Ultimate Team just to, you know, reach a different demographic for the channel, but it, you know,
that happened the next
we'll see.
Right after.
Because I like the way the game plays. That's the fun thing. If y'all can do an FCS school rebuild in Dynasty, which school would you rebuild?
You can definitely see how shook up I was. I had
FCS
for 21 of his 28 points. And I don't claim that I'm ever good at the game. You all do not watch me for the good gameplay. But when I'm telling you,
bro, I really don't know, man.
Determined to get points, getting it close again. I'm not kidding. I thought I had a touchdown on that play. And I guess there was that one in between, but he was showing blitz and I just couldn't get time.
Rio Grande. University of Texas and Rio Grande. They getting a new football program this year. I'd take them.
I'm actually kind of glad that this clip didn't come through as well. I'm pretty sure I said something about Penn State's passing attack just being non-existent. I was in trouble. How am I supposed to pass with Drew Aller and their wife?
Do North Texas? I've already decided, bro. I've already signed a contract for SMU.
Did it here.
He should have back juked right there.
That was a red pass.
Right here, if he hits the back juke, see they. Well, no, he would have got tackled by 7. Back juke, that dude would have over pursued. 7 probably would have Ryan bomb and he could have had a touchdown. University of Texas, the Rio Grande Valley. Yes, sir. That's who I'd play with. I might put them in the team. You know what? Rebuild wise, I might just create University of Texas Rio Grande because that first year having a program, they'll be Division I. I'd put them in like All-American Conference or something like that. Conference USA possibly.
I wanted to go back and highlight this play. I had the touchdown the last time, so I went back to it. But you can see the red passing meter, and like I said, it's not a guarantee that your throw is going to be off target.
But the ball was low, and it messes with the receiver's speed too.
And and he had to break away with
Back juke right there, dog. He would have had that.
Since Donovan gets the ball to start the second half, I knew that my odds of coming out on top were pretty low, but I still had to put up a fight uncomfortably passing the ball versus this Michigan defense, and it was rough. If you want to have success in
I'm not gonna lie to y'all. First thing I'm doing when I get on the game, gameplay wise, of course, I'm gonna look at the creative menus, the playbooks, all that stuff. I'm gonna go to practice before I ever play a game because I am not gonna start a dynasty and get out there and get my butt kicked. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's a practice in dynasty mode, but I ain't finna just hop straight into a game. That's crazy. Y'all better get used to these controls before you do that.
Online head-to-head, take the Wolverines defense. I was told that it's probably one of the best ones in the game, and he was sending.
I better do justice. I'll trust. I will.
I'm not sure I should have picked this up, but I finally got a little bit lucky. All of that's what put me in the position to take this into the end zone, getting it within 14. But there is still a minute and a half left on the clock for him to score
there's another
too.
one, right? Hit the red. Okay, but now he's
kind
having
of
to
behind him.
turn all the way back around.
So you don't get that animation where he's moving upfield. He's going to slow down, but it's still catchable.
Exactly, but those are going to really hurt you in
That
tight
looks so
windows.
Only had 3 carries. He'd be the most well-rested running back in the country.
Oh, I think he likes this 7 route right here. No,
Oh,
he's going to throw
no.
the flat to himself.
Oh,
Yeah, and he's
no.
open. And look at the breakaway speed.
That's crazy work.
To the abilities that
What was I
Donovan
thinking?
has in college football 25. You can see it with takeoff right there. When that play started, he got just that extra quick step off of the route.
Bro, the
Yeah, he is
graphics are,
quick.
Like, so nice on this game.
Graphics team did an awesome job. Look at the lighting.
They did. Okay, so somehow I got it down the field with 20 seconds left in the half. We'll go back.
Bro, I'm reading it.
I threw another interception.
So that was a red pass. It was just slightly behind, but because the
Red pass or not, it should have been a pick. I can't believe I threw that ball.
Scott need to holler at your boy, man.
I am mad.
You follow me on
And there's
Twitter,
really
Scott.
no
Holla at your
excuse for that. I
boy.
was already so shook up with the fact that I had turned the ball over as many times as I already had in this game. And even with the stuff they didn't include on
Do zones play realistically? They play better than I've seen in past EA football games.
Because all it takes to beat me is blitzes are a lot of pressure, and even when he didn't.
No, I was here
blitz,
around
defensive
29 to
line got them,
30K.
or I just missed a pass with Drew out.
Yeah.
To be fair, that one was in the yellow though, so I should have.
Yeah, you're able to turn the passing meter off. You're able to turn wear and tear
I
off.
don't know how this drive ends. I'm just trying to show as much fluent gameplay.
I don't know why you would. Wear and tear wise. Even the passing, I like the passing meter. It just takes some getting used to.
When I was reacting, and yep, I just threw it straight to him. His user was really good, and I don't remember if I gave up more points or not before the end of the first half. But I'm really hoping that I didn't, because if I did, that's going to make it 42 to 15. What a laser! You cannot tell me that someone.
What are some of the things that I've seen so far that I don't like? The video boards, they don't show anything. It just shows the team name and stuff. That's about it. Like gameplay wise, this is one of the most realistic games that I've seen.
That doesn't play football games is going to be doing stuff like that against me. And he was trying to make it ugly. He went to attempt his first field goal, but because he had too much power, it did shank. You can see the difference in demeanor, though, for sure. I'm sitting there like, oh my gosh, I have got to score more points. And he's
He looked like that all the time, even when he's scoring points, though.
sitting back. For the first game, he was sitting in that monitor. He was basically right in it, and now he just knows it's over.
Just stocked up on a ton of Paleo Valley beef sticks. If you are a fan, this is the time to stock up. They are doing one of their biggest sales ever, 30 beef sticks.
I ought to make y'all watch that because y'all sitting up here looking at them ladies in the stream.
He had the ball, too. Oh, no. This might get ugly. It already is ugly. Bad user.
That's an example. It's a big play. He's rolling out. He puts a little touch on the ball. And then now that, again, the ratings differential, being able to put the ball in places you haven't been able to before, that really just speaks to the wide open gameplay.
You can see my users not there.
That ain't wrestling. Ain't nobody watching. I tell you the truth. That ain't wrestling. Ain't nobody watching. It's about realism, my guy. It's about realism. Because oftentimes in the game, you do get a shot of the Tron. And it's cool to see. You know, they could put stats up there. Like, that to me is a kind of an immersive missed opportunity kind of deal. Because, like, you could be showing player stats up there and all that. That'd be cool to see. Do I think Heisman difficulty will be as broken as all Madden? I said this. I'm going to try out Heisman, but I'm probably going to be playing on All pro. Or what do they have? They have freshmen, or what do they have? Varsity. All American is the toughest difficulty. I'll probably be playing on All American. Because the way that EA does Heisman and Madden, they make your guys play worse. And I ain't really just for that. I'll be playing on All-American.
On College Football 25. I mean, I was literally hopeless this entire drive. Look at this.
Yeah, I seen John Cena retiring. I felt that way when The Undertaker and The Rock retired, and then The Rock came back. Stone Cold. I used to watch wrestling during the Attitude Era, man. That's what was up.
Made the tackle, but then he had to play after. I mean, what can you do?
I appreciate that, dogs.
It would be hard to stop. That was actually a strong pitch, and that means he held down L1, so it went to his guy quicker. But let's see what they showed after this. That's crazy. Okay, 3rd and 19.
It looks like he had a route.
Look at the diving catch, bro.
That's a crazy dog.
He's going into wear and tear. Now you can see left arm.
So he's losing a little bit of stats in that category.
So the individual body parts are going to pick up the wear and tear. It's not just generic fatigue or your whole body. It's going to be based on how they're hit, where they're hit.
Can we talk about how bad my read was after all of that? Like, this actually couldn't have been any worse. I just threw it straight to him. I mean, to get down the field, I probably did a couple good things, but I missed a touchdown on the play before, which is upsetting. And what even caused the first 3rd and 19? It looks like I just didn't do the right thing with the option. And then I'm pretty sure I just felt helpless behind this offensive line. I took another sack. So it's just interesting to see all of this, but at least I was able to get off a good throw to pick up the 3rd and 19. Back to where we were actually at, though. On a 4th and 14, I'm
constantly searching this game on YouTube nonstop. Bro, here's the deal, Shump. You ain't got to search, bruh. If you on this channel, bro, you gonna get regular uploads, man. I pretty much upload every day, man. Every day. I don't think nobody... It's people out there that do upload. I will say that, but ain't nobody doing it how we do it.
The 14-point lead, but this is how it happened. They've said in the 3 years of making this game, they have never seen that happen. And it, of course, happened to me. They swatted it down at the line, and then he was able to return it for his 4th pick 6. So
that's crazy work.
Kicking it off here, but whoever edited this actually saved me by not putting that in the video.
Let me go back and look at that.
Wear and tear. Now you can see left arm.
So he's losing a little bit of stats in that category.
So the individual body parts are going to pick up the wear and tear. It's not just generic fatigue or your whole body. It's
Ooh, that boy got rocked.
Where they're hit.
Can we talk about how bad my read was after all of that? Like, this actually couldn't have been any worse. I just threw it straight to him. I mean, to get down the field, I probably did a couple good things, but I missed a touchdown on the play before.
And y'all want to know why I do my videos like that? First of all, I got a lot to talk about with this game and football in general because I love the sport. But also because I look at myself as, because I'm a YouTuber. But I'm also a fan of games, and when I'm excited about a game, I want to hear something every day about it. And so I take that same approach to me uploading videos, because I'm like, if I was excited about a game and I had insight or something, I'd want to hear about it every day. But 42-14 in the 3rd quarter is crazy.
Which is upsetting. And what even caused the first 3rd and 19? It looks like I just didn't do the right thing with the option. And then I'm pretty sure I just felt helpless behind this offensive line. I took another sack. So it's just interesting to see all of this, but at least I was able to get off a good throw to pick up the 3rd and 19. Back to where we were actually at, though, on a 4th and 14.
You got to be consistent in your uploads. And being consistent don't mean uploading every day. Consistency doesn't look the same every day. Consistency is doing something that moves you forward every day. That's what being consistent is, you know. If you're a smaller channel, my thing is like this. This is my mindset with this game. I was the same way with Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, and that's what blew up the channel. I want to saturate YouTube with my content. When you go and type in College Football 25, I want my video to come up in the first 10 videos that appear, or the first 5 videos. Does that make sense?
I made an amazing throw. And then it's going to jump to him having a 49-14 point lead, but this is how it happened. They've said in the 3 years of making this game, they have never...
Okay, that's what I missed right there. How did that happen?
And then it's going to jump to him having a 49-14 point lead, but this is how it happened.
So he tipped the ball and somebody called it.
They have never seen that happen, and it of course happened to me. They swatted it down at the line, and then he was able to return it for his 4th pick 6. So that's how he ended up kicking it off here. But whoever edited
4 pick 6s is crazy.
By not putting that in the video.
See, like that. Like, I don't mind them showing that on the Tron, but it be cool to have some player stats up there. I know some games used to show what's actually on the screen up there, which is cool too.
Not as loud as it would be at home, which is a nice little touch.
Weather has got to be a big part of this, especially being in the Big Ten. This game's in November and it's snowy. That's going to have an effect on how the players play.
Snow looks good, by
Without
the way.
question, throwing a wet football is a fundamental component of football, and so we had to make sure that was properly replicated.
I'm glad we got to see that. I've never seen that.
That's for the snow guy.
Of course, happened to me. They swatted it.
This game's in November.
That snow is gonna look a lot different when you play in the game. But I mean, like in the older Maddens where they kind of had the snow piled up on the back, like you're gonna still need to be able to see the yard lines. You're still gonna have to see the hash marks. What I find very interesting and cool is that you don't see the numbers. You can't see the numbers. And this game has been going on for a while. You talk about dynamic weather. You can tell the majority of these plays, because look down here in the end zone is not a bunch of snow. It's a bunch of snow. Here on the sides, it's a bunch of snow. But here in the middle of the field where most of the game's been taking place,
Actually saved me by not putting that in the video.
We're hearing the fight song play on the road. Just subtle, not as loud as it would be at home, which is a nice little touch.
Ooh,
Weather has got to be a big part of this.
all right, let's see something here. Do they make steps in the snow is the question.
Big Ten. This game's in November and that's going to have an effect on how the players.
Trying to see if they made footprints in the snow. Yeah, they do. They make footprints in the snow. Watch it.
Fundamental component of football, and so we had to make sure that.
I mean, it's snow. It looks good for what it is.
I'm glad we got to see that.
Oh, was that a motion halfback wheel?
They did that in the bowl game. I forgot what it's
nasty.
They did that exactly.
That's really cool, actually. Donovan pointed it out after I ran it, and he said that they ran that exact play in the bowl game. And then EA put it in the College Football 25. I feel like the playbooks are probably pretty accurate.
And they got it in the game.
Wow.
All right,
That
so
was a
now
good throw.
you see, right? Now we got wear and tear here in yellow, so now the impacts are starting to.
Only issue I really have with the snow is you can't see the numbers, but it's snow. They don't, and the players' bodies don't make imprints like cleats do. Yeah.
You could tell the way the ball was floating right there on that pass.
Depending on how thick the snow is.
It wasn't a crisp throw, like.
I don't even
So
want
if
to
I
watch
need
the
to
raw
get rid of
gameplay
that
anymore.
wear and tear, what can I do in game? Is it subbing someone out? Is it using timeouts? What do I do?
So they heal in.
Tune in later today to get my tips and trick video on wear and tear.
Stages. They heal per play.
And I guarantee you somebody gonna be like, why are you uploading this? The game ain't even out. It's called dang, shoot, my mind went blank. It's a certain type of content. So you have your content that's relevant for that point in time. And then you have content that you upload that it'll get views months down the road. You know what I'm saying? A tips and tricks video is that type of content because people will watch that stuff all the time. Somebody get the game 2 months from now, looking up tips and tricks, and they can watch that video. You know what I'm saying? Evergreen content. No, it ain't evergreen content. Crap, I can't think of the term for it. But yeah, I know what I'm talking about.
Per quarter, halftime is probably your biggest one. And then if you're in Dynasty, your road to glory.
They just had a clip of me shaking my head. I'm down like 56-14 at this point, and I never recovered from all those pick sixes in the first quarter. They're still.
They will have the number with the score on board. Yeah.
Almost 2 minutes left here, though, so I am curious what they've included.
Glory week to week.
It's going to be tough once your quarterback starts getting banged up like this. You're definitely going to notice it with the trajectories, the throw power.
I'm sure you'll be able to see footprints, but when you
I haven't seen that yet.
Oh man,
that's crazy.
Holy cow! I don't know. Sykes, I have not. I couldn't tell you the last time I've seen that.
No,
that was,
I want to see that catch in
whoa!
I can't believe it worked.
Man,
Oh,
with
no.
32 seconds.
Oh!
Oh, you didn't do
Didn't the high step through the corner? One thing you notice with Bordeaux playing this game is that it's like he can't control the players. Does that just shows like the responsiveness of the stick, which I love. That's a positive thing. The sticks should be very responsive. I like that. That's a crazy catch, bro.
I can't believe it worked. Oh no.
See? That stick is crazy. The sticks are crazy responsive.
Oh, poor Donovan. I'm not proud of it now.
I don't think you see the numbers on TV when it's snowing because they have the numbers along the sideline, just like in high school football.
Back on it. I probably shouldn't have celebrated there, but I was just so happy to.
They'll clear out the ticks and they'll clear out the hashes just so the referees know where to spot the ball and stuff.
Score after struggling all day. And because Donovan's a competitive person like me, he was so mad at himself for letting that happen. It was a great moment, though. I was happy.
Wow. Bordeaux, first time getting to play this. Give me just a quick, your thoughts from getting your hands on this game and how much fun it's going to be. The first college football game in 10 years. Look at you.
Definitely, it's going to be so much fun. I had a blast doing this.
This is cool.
I really said a lot about the game there. I'm not great at explaining what's actually going on up here in my mind. But Donovan also talked about college football 25.
Donovan, obviously 2 games. You got yourself 2 Player of the Game awards. Put up a whole lot of points. Yeah. Just thoughts on playing the game, how much fun it is, and how much it means to you to be the cover athlete of this game.
You know what? Playing the game, this is amazing. It was very fun. It feels very realistic. Being able to be on the cover of the game as well as a blessing, and to be able to put points into rush over for 100 yards per game.
Crazy.
It's great, especially being my first time playing this game. So, he has to get a little bit better.
Okay, Donovan, that is uncalled for. But we
I noticed the crowd still there.
They stopped reporting unless they.
I did too. It's a big game, I guess. If it was like a smaller team, maybe. But I noticed that too, that the crowd.
To get the game. Let's go back to this moment. It was not included, but you all will see what I'm talking about.
He has to get a little bit better before he plays me again. So. Overall it was
Hey, you hear that? I have the hay pitch. I throw my arms. This is the sell of a lifetime. But basically, I just asked Donovan if he'd come back on the channel. We'd have our rematch during the football season, probably like a bye week or something when he has some free time. And he said he was down, so hopefully that still happens. Stuff can always come up, though. I'm not going to promise y'all anything. And again, I'm just so grateful for all of you that you made this possible. It's amazing that I was sitting right here next to Donovan playing the first college football game in 11 years for the first gameplay, first look. And the next time that you all see a video on this channel, it should be me rebuilding my first school in college football 25. So let me know who you think it's going to be.
All right, Bordeaux. Yeah, so you can look at the snow and tell it's like wear and tear on the snow.
Which is a nice little touch.
Weather has got to be a big part of this, especially being.
Because down here is not much going on, but it could already be that way. I don't know. I did notice, so the score was 0-0 at that point. Here, 49-14, you're in the fourth quarter. Yeah, you still do see a bunch of people there. Maybe because it's a rivalry game or whatever. I don't know. Let's check the EA website and see. I don't think they put anything on the website, but we'll check it one more time. No, they didn't. Because they was talking about new stuff, but I didn't see anything new right there. Let me check this out, man. This Ryan Moody video, bro. This is crazy. So them will get 3,000 views, dog, in an hour. That's why we got to say what we say. 54 likes. I appreciate that. Yep. 14, 75 likes. Let's go. We won a good game. You had 10 years plus. So no, I won't be excited just because it's back. Don't buy it then. That's what I don't get with some people, bro. It's like you ain't gotta buy it. You can't help everybody, man. You can't reach everybody, man. But guys, listen. Y'all have been phenomenal. It's been an amazing stream. Y'all have been awesome. I don't want to leave, but I gotta go right now. because I got stuff to do, man. I got to give me something to eat and all that kind of good stuff. So, guys, I appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Hit the like button on your way out if you hadn't already. Subscribe to the channel if you hadn't already. We've been on for 3 hours. That's another 3-hour stream. We got another one on Thursday with the Road to Glory Deep Dive. Yes, sir. And then maybe Wednesday with the ratings. We might go live for that. But, yeah, so my week. Okay, this is a big week for me. I don't know. Hopefully we get to start moving or whatever like that and get settled in. But I don't know, man. We'll have to find out. But I will be tomorrow. I'm not going to stream tomorrow because Ultimate Team. Plus, I'll be at work anyway. Wednesday, I'm going to go live for the ratings reveal. We'll go live for that. Thursday, plan on going live for Road to Glory Deep Dive. Y'all know how we do, breaking everything down. So, but we here, dog. We are here, man. We are here. So, dude, I appreciate y'all's support. Y'all have been outstanding, crazy support on the channel. I don't think anybody that streamed today has had 21,000 people tune into their stream over the course of the stream. That's fantastic, bro. 21,000 views in 3 hours is amazing. So I appreciate y'all for that, man. Till next time, y'all. Thanks for watching. Peace.